Now I can breathe underwater because the great whale has gifted me the power.
That's true.
That's true.
So you don't have to sleep and you can breathe underwater. What the hell is this overpowering
So
whale
you...
doing?
I was gonna say, so you just basically can just live in the ocean.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Aquaman over here. Jesus
Right?
Christ. I'm gonna start talking to fish.
If you guys decide or are thinking about traveling to the country of Colombia, do me a favor and don't.
What?
My brother was roofied, and they stole his cell phone and credit cards and cash. And so
it's they are known for being wild down there.
Oh, I'm aware. Mikey's a dumbass. So, 6 a.m. on Friday, he's like, hey, I think I was drugged. And I had access to his iCloud account previously, because he's lost his cell phone before. He's like, oh, I changed the password, and he didn't tell me. So we've been untangling that for the past 4 days.
Dang.
It's great.
Is he okay, though?
Yeah, is he physically?
He is physically okay. It took him like 3 days to be able to walk normal again. Just because it was still in his system.
Drug him?
It was still in his system. Like, I talked to him all day on Friday multiple times. He's like, I don't remember that at all. So he's missing like a solid 24 hours of memory.
Some people are very susceptible to certain drugs, and also if they gave him what they call a was it like a kingly dose?
I think it was the flower that you can just touch somebody with. It's a known thing by the cartel in Colombia that the police were telling him. He's like, yeah, if they just touch you with this flower, the oil will knock you out. It's like, okay, cool. Solid. Never going there.
Interesting.
Yeah, real great. So, as long as Teddy is not like real life younger brother, he'll survive this game.
He is worse than that, I think, so far.
Teddy?
He got...
Teddy's pushing it.
A lady vampire turned him into her familiar.
You know what?
Because
you're right.
he wouldn't stop making fun of her.
He's
making fun of her ass.
He's a 13 boy, and she wasn't there. How am I supposed to know?
I don't know any 13-year-old boys who are just mean to a person they don't know on a whim.
Do you know any 13-year-old boys?
I was about to say, have you ever met a 13-year-old boy?
Because that's their MO.
When I was 13,
I was just gonna ask that. I was like, are you sure? They're complete morons, just entirely, and smell bad.
And ruthless to anyone and everyone.
That's their MO. They find your greatest weakness and just comment on it.
Exploit it.
Yeah.
I guess maybe they're too scared of me to do that shit when they see me. They do it behind my back then. Because I've never had that happen.
You're also scary.
In public, yes, because I'm glaring at everything and everyone. It's just
Younger brothers don't count. It's real unfortunate. I tried to scare the shit out of him. It didn't work.
Yeah, my younger brother doesn't give a shit either.
Checks out.
As a younger brother, you would know. Little shits.
I don't know. I was also tortured a good amount too.
Yes, but in fairness, your little shit's an annoying. So like, it goes both ways.
Yeah, but homies had an 8 year age gap on me and was putting me in a figure 4 and an arm bar at the same time in the middle of our living room. So like,
Sounds like a personal problem.
I mean, shit, you're
Did
right.
you deserve
but
it though?
No.
That's the question.
The abusee is not allowed to answer that question.
What?
The younger sibling is not allowed to answer the "Did you deserve it?" question.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it wasn't
Sometimes
my
it's
fault they were
unwarranted,
obsessed with
sometimes it
wrestling.
It's unfortunate for you, I will say.
What was the verdict on the Jordan question? I don't remember.
I wouldn't wait on him because we don't know when he's going to be out.
Okay. In that case, who wants to give us what could be our final recap?
Okay. Well,
I was gonna say, of course I have notes, but I'll give someone else the chance.
did you do it last time? You probably did. You left off and go from there. Was it after the vampire fight that we resumed? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we resumed back from the. No, it was the dead horse fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
the dead horse fight, not the vampire fight. I think we ended 2 sessions with battles. These last 2
Yeah.
sessions, so it got me confused. Dead horse battle happened. Dieter almost died. John ripped him from the jaws of death and had a revelation. Still a little in denial about it, but you know, most likely has the bones of Goober's father in the
The time before, yeah.
Yeah, but we ended there, and then we resumed back after that rest, I think. Started traveling. Well, actually, no, we awoke in the morning, and there were a shit ton of crows just watching us. And we tried to speak with them. They didn't speak, so we were able to be like, yeah, those are not real crows. Those are familiars, probably. And, trying to remember about if anyone else got anything special overnight there. I don't think so.
Dieter is now a new person.
Oh yeah, that happened way before the horse fight. Oh wait, no, yeah, Klaus. Klaus came through in the morning. Where apparently Klaus is the only one now. He merged his 3 personalities into one somehow and is now Klaus instead of Dieter, Jack, or Kimmy? Yeah, Kimmy. What the fuck was that?
No clue.
Everyone
know.
heard that, right? Like it sounded like a
Yeah.
female singing. Okay, I'm making sure.
Gaggy, did you play something?
It came out of his mic, so.
It's his fault. Okay. I think it was him.
Stop watching videos while I'm doing a recap, ho. Motherfucker. Now he's Klaus. Hopefully that means he'll be a little less of a wild card. We tried to talk to the crows. They wouldn't respond. We started shooting them. They got scared and started to fly off. Deidre summoned a familiar and sent a raven off with them to kind of scout the area as they went back to wherever they came from. And we started to head off because she wasn't going to be able to get any info until we got closer to, well, she wouldn't be able to see through its eyes. She could have just talked to it, but she didn't know that. I didn't know that because I don't know how familiar works. So we started going and we got like towards the city, like a couple hours out or an hour out or something, and there was just this large expanse of barren land between the tree line and the wall. So we kind of stopped before that area so that we weren't out in the open, and we were to the northwest of the city, and we stopped to try and formulate what we were gonna do, and Daedra kind of tuned into her familiar and was like, hey, what did you see? Actually, no, she summoned him back and then asked what did he see. So she summoned him back and started conversing with this raven and being like, so what happened? Where'd you go? And we heard he had heard that they were in an apiary. There was this lady that was taking care of all the birds, kind of like their caretaker. Then there was kind of laid out the city a little bit after that. Well, we talked about on the way in, he heard something about guests, making the show ready for the guests, and we were like, what the fuck? Okay, are we the guests? And we were wondering if it was like some sort of you know, play, some sort of trick they were gonna do on us. But then he mentioned that there was a person chained in the middle of this large square in the city in front of the main building in the middle. And so we were like, what the fuck? Okay, someone's chained on a pyre. One of their brethren supposedly like looked pale and all that. So we were like, what the fuck? Daedra was like, oh, kind of got the inkling of maybe that's Ireland or Ireland, and she was acting against their wishes and is being punished for it, but didn't know for sure. Sent the bird back out to kind of map out the streets, and we saw Ireland in the chains on the pyre, screaming bloody murder, being like, you can't do this to me, I'm on the council, fuck you all. And as the bird was flying, saw this couple up on the balcony kind of watching her from this large building, and behind them was a bunch of living people that appeared to be from a group from the Atista Empire and a group from the Gallia Dynasty, and they were just there seemingly willingly, not scared, not, you know, having any problems. So we kind of, after mapping out the city and kind of talking about it for a bit, we were like, we might as well just go in, because it doesn't seem like they're hostile towards us, and they might be welcoming us in as bidders or auctioneer, like auction type thing. And we didn't know we were the representatives for Growing Gardens, but it seems to be that way. So I think we left off we went to the gate. There were some other wooden puppet looking people there, and there was confetti on the streets as we were coming in. I think that's where we left off last time.
And we learned that we did, you and me, at least, I can't remember if Goober got any, had a lot of money.
Yeah, we have,
I think 1,500.
You guys.
We each have 1,500 platinum?
Yes.
Yeah.
1,500
Yeah, you too, because
from
you're the
our
ones who actually
allowance.
work for
The representatives, yeah.
For that. Uh-huh.
You're just a contractor.
Yeah, so we realize that we're probably here to buy this thing, civilly. And the vampires are trying to make up for Irulan, fucking our shit up by burning her on a pyre for us to kind of extend a hand of like, hey, she's not part of our deal. She was acting as an independent agent. Sorry.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie.
Please.
Yeah, pretty much.
This library must have some serious pull if they can make some vampires scared like that.
He is known to be quite powerful.
I don't think it's scared, really. I think they're trying to sell this thing, probably get some revenue for their city, and the more they can get out of people, I mean, if it's an auction and we got 3 groups, we're gonna be outbidding each other, so it's a lot of money on the line for them.
Mhm.
I don't think they're scared. I think they're more,
Looking to make a profit.
yeah.
Entrepreneurial.
Yeah. Well, let's get in there and see what's going on.
I think they heard of our prowess and they wanted to make right what was done to us.
Maybe. I don't think so. There's a lot of vampires here. I think they could kill us all if they wanted.
Has anybody come out to meet us yet as we're walking?
Yeah. The,
Like past the
no.
it
puppets.
was like, oh, you mean besides the 4 human-like creatures made
Yeah.
of wood? Besides them?
Yeah. Okay.
No, it was just the puppets and then that, the like disembodied voice that you heard. Yeah.
Hmm.
What did that voice say again? I'm not remembering.
Welcome to, did it say welcome to the Glasgow Summit or welcome to Glasgow Summit?
It just said welcome to, not the.
Welcome to Glasgow Summit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's what it
was
said.
that a male or a female? Like a higher pitch, lower pitch sounding voice?
It's kind of androgynous.
Okay.
Hmm.
Somewhere in the middle.
Are they ushering us like a certain direction or anything, or
The puppets are just kind of
the
there.
puppets? Oh, okay.
Now, you said there was confetti on the path. Is it past the gate or is it only up until the gate that the confetti is?
It goes all the way into the city.
All right. I'm going to assume we're supposed to follow the confetti path. Are we?
I'll go up to
It
the
doesn't seem like
the
there's a lot of side streets or anything.
yeah. I'll go up to the first puppet and be like,
Place.
"Oi, are we supposed to follow the confetti?"
I'm guessing they don't speak.
You just hear wood clacking noises.
Oh,
All right.
these are different from the ones we saw before.
Maybe they only
I'm
have.
pretty sure those could talk, right?
They did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ugh.
You're right, good, but let's just follow this confetti shit.
And there are side alleys and everything like that. It's just a very condensed city.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a main street that
Mhm,
we're
and that's-
following towards
that's-
the big building.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
You're like
the
on a main
building is
thoroughfare.
very.
Yeah.
The building is big. We can see where we're going.
All right. You're right.
Confetti path.
Yeah.
And we have 5 horses, right? 1 died. But we still have 5.
Yes. Is there as we walk, do we see a stable anywhere near the wall or the gate?
You can give me a perception check.
Sure. That's a little nasally 20.
Nasally?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You know, it's allergy season, you know, like people get nasally like
It's dirty. It's not quite
no.
natural. What?
No.
What we?
Yeah. Little nasally 20.
Just say dirty. Fuck's sake.
All
All these damn words.
You do not see a stables.
Oh.
Though you do see inns every like couple of blocks.
Should we put the horses up somewhere?
Maybe we get where we're going first and figure out what we're supposed to do.
We can get some instructions from the people
Yeah.
who are supposed to be receiving us.
Fair enough.
Maybe they can tell us what to do with our horses.
They might have like a noble stable. They'll have it in so that whoever is transferring the coffin can just put it straight onto the cart, and then we go.
Mhm.
Okay.
Although I highly doubt it'll be that simple.
It might be. They seem to have
One
thought
can
this
dream.
through a lot, considering the city's covered in confetti.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've really planned this out.
And I will say, all the torches that you pass change from a like reddish glow to like a more golden glow.
As
As
we-
we pass, they change color.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it's like we're being heralded in a sense? Like it's changing color for the people around to know we're here, or
Yeah, you
is
could.
there a reason for it? For Arcana
To-
check?
To get the specifics of the magic, it would be Arcana. If you're trying to discern what the effect is for, I'd probably call that insight.
Okay, I'll do what the effect is for. 19.
19. Yeah. It is to. Hey, this is the progression.
Yeah, they're coming in now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Because I mean, if you're going to put on a show, you can't
Yeah.
start until all the pieces are in place.
Right. Yep.
It's fair.
Can't wait to get to the square.
Is this like the Hunger Games walk down, present ourselves, you know?
Well, we're
Kinda what
probably
I'm
gonna be
feeling.
watching our burn, from what I can glean from this.
You do see a lot of corvids on the roofs of buildings as you pass.
Gotcha.
Corvids.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
And I'll give you from that same insight check that this is probably a heavily talked about event in this city. So this is something of like, oh, everybody's just staying at home watching.
We're tuning in on pay-per-view.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You know, I don't feel like
What
going.
are corvids? Do I know what corvids are? What are
Oh,
corvids?
through the Corvids, duh.
Ravens, crows,
Crows,
uh,
blackbirds.
Blackbirds.
Thank you.
blackbirds.
Mhm.
Like,
Thank you.
honey, I don't feel like going out. Let's just scry it.
Yeah, exactly. Find Familiar is much easier to cast than a scry spell.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's great. They're like, no, I don't want to get any blood on me, thank you. I'd rather watch from home.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, the
Have-
smell and gross.
I'll have my Raven Corvo just kind of shimmying in with them, and I'll keep in contact with them every so often, like, hey, move to this spot over here, and kind of just like getting them around the town kind of deal.
Got it.
Okay. I don't want to miss the show.
Also, if my power goes out, I'll try and
Oh.
connect on my phone. But
Is
it
that
is
bad?
Do you have a tornado
It
warning
is.
too?
rough out here, y'all.
It was really
Just
bad. Like,
thunderstorm or a tornado?
I haven't seen anything for tornadoes. It's just been really bad thunderstorm.
we had them earlier
Twins
this
had a tornado touch down like near their house today. So
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Damn.
And
It's
we had
crazy
some
how we can
severe
be a few
thunderstorm
hours away and you
warnings.
have such vast different weather.
I mean, it's thunderstorm.
Well, he's probably getting what we had earlier, and it went down
Yeah,
south.
It came to them now.
I mean, this will be our
Because we had
second
it a
day
few
of
hours ago.
thunderstorms,
Mm.
so
Yeah, it was like
At least the
this.
pollen is going.
Yes,
Thank
for now.
fuck.
Go
Yeah.
pollen.
it'll just be all over the fucking ground now.
But it won't be on my car, which is really.
or in
Every
my
time I
in my
touch the
face.
handle, I'm like, ugh.
True.
This amber waves of pollen.
'Tis the season.
A
Be
light
pollinated.
dusting of green.
Yeah,
La 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 la.
Deidre, let's go. Let's go. I don't want to miss the show.
When the show is waiting on us, we're
We
not
are the
gonna
show.
fucking miss it.
We are the show.
Relax.
Nobody else
Yeah.
is worried about this?
I'll hold
I'm
it to
worried
May.
about this.
I'll hold it to Mace. Be like, you think they'll let me light the fire?
You know, you might want to ask first, but I'm
Oh,
sure
of
they
course.
wouldn't be opposed to it.
I don't want to be rude. Of course, I'll ask first, but that'd be
I
awesome.
think I'm more asking the question if it's, you know, a facade to kind of quiet our nerves and she's not actually gonna die, or if they're legit going to kill her for this, because I don't know how she stands on this council or whatever, but she seemed to be high up.
Goobert is very suspicious of all of this. Like, she's heard of these things, these arena type sports where people are like, oh, like, you know, that kind of thing.
Gonna release her to fight us all again.
So
Actually,
Goober is very concerned and like just aware of everything that she can be, like just super.
I was gonna say,
Aware.
do we see any other people at all out here, or is it just Corvids?
You see the occasional person.
Do they look human or mostly bloodsucker
Vampire.
type?
Even the ones that look more human are pale as shit. So
Well, it is the land of eternal
Yeah.
darkness.
I'll
Land of Eternal Darkness
yeah.
is full of familiars and vampires.
Klaus will give a nod to the ones we encounter.
They will
Probably
just
stealing
more
clear
often
of
than
us.
not just shuffle by without even looking you in the eyes.
Are we?
Like they're scared or they don't care.
More scared than not care.
Oh. Like,
Hmm.
like they're still. So
Our
is the tension in the air
reputation
of
precedes
like
That's
they're
that's
they're
right, Teddy.
still awaiting repercussions for Ireland's actions in a sense where it's like they don't. It's
Or
The
they get treated,
ground
or they
is
get treated like shit, and they're scared
for
to
them.
do anything.
I mean, if you were familiar in a world of vampires, that's
I'm
spooky.
I'm picturing Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Yeah,
He was kind of bold for a familiar, I think.
at the end, yeah.
Yeah, think more downtrodden.
Yeah. Season 1,
Okay.
super depressed. Okay.
Kicked puppy types.
Yeah.
Yep,
So we're just
going
walking
on
through the city.
Yeah.
About how long does it take us to get from the gate
there
to
to-
wherever we're going?
From the gate to the central plaza is about probably a good 45 minutes to an hour.
Holy shit, this place is huge then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
I was definitely envisioning something smaller, but that's just
Mhm.
because I made a map based on Corvid eyes, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the way you
Mhm.
described
I
it, I didn't
wasn't-
think it was this big.
My brain was like 15 to
I'm
20 minutes
sorry.
tops.
I didn't. I was a bit handicapped by the bird. He did well, but it is different from his eyes.
Yeah, Deidre, this place is way bigger than you originally said. Like, that looks, that we've been drone for 30 minutes. That still looks a long way off.
What were you gonna say?
Hmm?
You were gonna
Sorry,
say
I
something.
interrupted you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, bird map.
Bird map.
Bird map. You know, bird brain, bird eyes.
Yeah, there's a lot here. I've severely underestimated it. I think I was more shocked about the fact that they have her on display out there, and there are other living people already here. So maybe my brain just wasn't taking it all in at the point.
Living? Are they living?
They
are they
looked
really?
pretty fucking pink and rosy up
Oh,
there.
the guests. Okay. Not the okay. I got it.
Yes. Yeah.
Got
yeah.
it. I thought you meant people who live here. I was very confused. I
That
got
was
you.
more throwing me off than, the size of the city.
Fair.
We'll get there in good time. It's not too far.
And as you reach the central plaza, all of the lights come on around in a circle. That same gold color that the torches you passed were shining. And you see, thrashing up on a large pyre against iron chains is the woman who tried to steal your younger brother. And you hear that same voice, disembodied, but now, like, almost pointedly from the large castle behind the plaza, say, "Let the show begin for our guests." And I'd say with your perception, Daedra, you'd be able to see that same balcony. The noble couple still are there, but on a separate balcony, one on each side, is now the representatives from the Empire, and then the other is the representatives from the Dynasty.
They've been separated to those areas?
It looks like they were led to separate balconies.
As in, like, the one couple is in the middle, and next to them are two. Okay, thank you.
Gotcha.
There was like
And
5
is
to
it-
6 each group.
I was gonna say, is it couple, or just
No,
like
it's like-
group and group?
Couple, group,
5
group.
to 6. 5 to
Thank you.
6.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I missed that.
No, you're good. And you see runes light up in the central plaza. And you see clouds begin to swirl overhead. As
Anybody else
just
getting creeped out about this?
a portion
Only slightly.
sky opens up,
Oh,
letting the blinding daylight in.
Death by sunlight.
Shine
Shit.
on this pyre.
fucking god.
That's hardcore.
Slowly but surely, you begin to watch the death of Irlin as this large pyre is lit by the sunlight.
The sun is setting it on fire.
Appears so.
Okay. Just checking.
Because, like,
And-
vampires' bodies kind of combust in the sunlight, and she's attached to it, so it would probably do the.
I was just
You also
confused.
don't
How, like,
know. There could also be accelerants
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's probably not just like
triggered.
dry
also-
wood.
It's also like you're letting in a pinpoint, so it's like a magnifying glass where that pinpoint is like starting to burn into shit, you know?
We don't never know. That's
it
awesome.
looks painful.
Just like, that's
Is
the
it
first
taking- is
sunlight
it-
we've seen in like 2 weeks?
Is it
Yeah,
instant?
that's true. That is really bright.
Yeah. Is it instant or she's suffering?
She is suffering. This
Oh.
is not an instant death.
Oh, how sad.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Dieter's
I'm
or
sorry for her.
Klaus is just gonna cross his arms and grin, be like, Great show.
Part of me wants to do a healing word on her to make it longer. But no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste myself on that.
Klaus will lean over to it and be like, You know, Deidre, if we keep healing it, it'll drag out.
Yeah, I had the same thought, but I also don't want to drag this out because I'm nervous as fuck.
Fine.
To get back. So I'll
Yeah,
just
best
sit
we
there.
not intervene.
Right, Teddy. You're fucking right on
That's
the money
clear.
there.
What is
That's
Teddy
actually an
doing? Yeah.
intelligent thought.
What is Teddy doing? Does he look like he's like
doing it to
squirming
be
or
facetious. He's being facetious.
no? I mean, like, wasn't that his vampire mistress thing?
Mhm, mhm.
I think
Does he
the
look
like
tie
a
was
better?
broken. Yeah, the tie was broken. I think.
All right, just making sure.
I'll go
What did
back.
Teddy say?
I got better.
Got better.
You turned me into a newt.
Turn me into a newt.
Oh my god. Huh.
Nice.
Do I feel anything? I don't think so, right?
No,
Yeah.
you feel fine.
Sweet.
Well, as fine as you can.
Yeah, this is kind of brutal. I might turn away.
Yeah, you're like a teenager.
Okay, Teddy.
You probably
Yep,
don't need to
that's
see
fair.
this.
This is the way the world is, kid.
You think it's rude to turn away though? You think we're gonna offend them if I turn away?
You're a child. I don't think they'll care.
I don't know. They
Yeah.
did put on this. They waited for us to watch
We're
this, so
watching. It's fine. The rest, we're
Alright,
watching.
I'll lock in, and he just like
I'll put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "You got this.
yeah,
You got this, kid."
just like the brainwashing like
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
Teddy.
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh, Clockwork Orange. Yeah. Oh.
I'm just watching in some like satisfied but abject horror. It's like satisfying but horrific at the same time. So it's confusing faces going on here.
No, you'll be stone dead.
This is Klaus's face right now.
My god.
He's enjoying it maybe a little too much.
And after some moments, the fire just continues to rage. But the voice rises up again and says, "Please, join us at your earliest convenience." And then you see the castle light up in that golden light as the sky begins to close back up.
Yeah, I could watch that all day.
Something for sure.
Yeah.
Little disturbing.
You think they have marshmallows?
Klaus.
No? Okay, you're right.
Gross. Does it look like now in this square there might be somewhere to hitch up the horses and the cart before going into the building? Or like a stable on the side or something? Big building.
In the courtyard of the castle, you would find this, rather than a stable, just an area where the other
A hitch.
carts are. Yeah.
We'll take them over there and our 5 horses.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So what do we do now, guys? Like,
No, they said go inside, I guess.
Yes, we join them at our earliest convenience.
oh, I don't know if I want to.
I mean, you're welcome to stay out here. Technically, I think
No,
me
it's
and
fine.
Dater are the only ones who technically have an obligation because we have the money.
No, it's fine. You require support. I signed up.
But don't
Let's
act like
go.
we're twisting your arm. I'm telling you. Don't come back at me later because you tend to do that. You blame people retroactively even though you decided something.
Listen, I am just saying, If the words "I told you so" come out of my mouth, I
You
cannot be
didn't.
held responsible.
You do tend to say that a lot.
Screw you guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Klaus will lean in the teddy, be like, "I see what you mean."
Stop fueling his rebellious spirit, for fuck's sake.
The kid's been through a lot in this past travel days. All right, he's earned his stripes.
Teddy's stock silent from the horrors that he just witnessed. Not fucking talking. He's like just walking in a dissociated like crazy.
Don't worry, kid. An L will cure what ails you.
What? You're not giving him any fucking ale.
I'll kind of wink at Teddy.
Fuck's sake, I thought this was stuffed
I'm
with
not
bad
gonna
berry.
drink any ale.
Don't worry, kid. Yeah, you won't. Of course not.
As you enter the parlor here is not filled to the brim, but certainly packed in are you see other noble looking vampire creatures or dressed very nobly. You seem some kind of party has started.
Hey, Teddy. Can you make anyone look different or just yourself? I would have brought better digs if I'd have known this was going to be like a soiree.
We've been traveling for 6 weeks. I don't think they expected us to be, tidy. In fact, they probably expected us to freshen up at Ireland's, but I'm sure they know how that fucking went. So I don't think they'll, hold anything against us.
Do
Considering...
we see any of the guests, or is it just the vampire peoples?
Down here, just vampires and familiars.
Gotcha. Okay.
How are they looking at us?
The
Or
vampires
are
look
they?
interested, but do not dwell. And the familiars again don't even look you in the eye. They are servants there to serve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a clear path to up to the balcony area?
Yes. The main path in through leads to a large staircase that splits off on either side, that comes together around above where you entered. And you see more stairs going up and more stairs going up, and it's a very large castle, so you see stairways branch off to many different paths.
For fuck's sake.
Think we must climb?
I'll look to the closest familiar, but excuse me.
Familiar.
Again, familiar doesn't even stop.
Oh, fuck, man! I wanted a nail.
The
Fucking
one's in charge, mate, and I'll go up to a vampire and be like,
Let it go, Klaus.
"Excuse me."
Oh, hello. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening to you as well. Are these stairs? Do we just follow them up a few floors to our hosts?
Oh, yes. I believe Wolfram has somebody on the second landing ready for you.
Gotcha. Thank you. I hope
Very
you enjoy
welcome.
your party.
You as well.
She's tempted to ask questions, but she's also like, I want to get the fuck on.
I just wanted
I'll
to.
ask the guy on the landing, whoever the fuck is
I just
Alright,
I just
come on,
wanted I just
come
wanted
on.
a nail.
An ale.
Let it go.
You'll get
We
a
can wait.
fucking ale when we get to the top here.
I love it when you talk dirty, Deidre. Let's go.
I don't think I like Klaus.
Goober is like, ooh, don't do that.
So you climb the main staircase and get onto the second floor landing, and do see someone that just is standing there looking like they're waiting, rather than dressed as fancy as everyone else here. Looks to be in servant's clothes, but is not a familiar.
Are they alive or a vampire?
They seem to be a
Okay.
vampire as well.
Oh,
Okay.
You
Greetings.
wave, and they give a deep bow. Welcome to our castle
pleasure.
on the summit. My name is Julius. I am the head butler, and I am to lead you to our lord and lady.
And what would their names be?
That would be Master Wolfram and Mistress Rosalind.
Perfect.
Alright, yeah, we'll follow your lead. Thank you, Julius.
Yes, right this way. And
On the way, can I ask him some questions?
yeah, absolutely. He begins to lead.
Does this happen often? Like, annual kind of thing, or seems quite extravagant?
Very rarely do we have a celebration of this size. It has been an interesting few weeks.
Doesn't have anything to do with us.
Same here.
Partly, you are not the only interested party that has reached out. So,
About the coffin?
indeed, that would be
Uh,
the source.
Julius, question for you then. What is inside this coffin, or what makes it so special?
Oh, simply a corpse.
And whose corpse would that be?
Yeah,
Class,
just a-
remember, this is an artifact from before the shattering. That's what makes it so special.
Yes, from what we understand, you, your kind, are very interested in these relics, you call them.
And the Erlen thing, I'm guessing that was an extension of, like, an olive branch of sorts for what she did to us.
I believe the master will talk on it more, but apparently either he's still kind of investigating that part from what I understand, whether the council at large had a hand in whatever side dealings the mistress was having, or if she was acting alone.
Yeah, I suppose we'll have to talk to your master about that for
Yeah.
sure. We might have some information on that part.
Hey, Julius,
Wonderful.
how long have you guys, has this dwelling been here, and like your people?
Well, the Master Wolfram and Lady Rosalind set up
Right.
this haven a few millennia ago.
Pre-shattering.
Yes, yeah, we keep hearing your kind say this pre-shattering, post-shattering.
I anticipate your lands were protected from this major cataclysmic event that affected the rest of the world.
From what we understand, yes, but we have had no such problems.
Deidre, it was about 100 years ago, right?
Yes.
You guys didn't have any kind
Oh,
of
that's
like
a breath to it.
thing like happened, I guess, for recent memory for you, but about 100 years ago, human-wise? Nothing happened here, like nothing out of ordinary.
Hmm.
A blip in the
Yeah,
Well,
unusual.
little shaking, earthquakes, or anything of the sort.
I imagine the magic that is required to keep up this internal darkness does not only extend to the darkness.
yes, when we say haven, we mean it quite literally.
There are many
Mhm.
protection spells that could help against something like that.
Are you guys
If you're
taking?
prepared.
Are you guys leasing?
That could be, depending on talks with the master. I mean, we are not against outsiders by any means.
How do you sustain yourselves?
I was about to ask that same thing.
Cattle?
Oh, I assume it's
Hmm.
not as tasty as humanoids.
Human.
Oh, no, yes. Yeah, that's the cattle.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Right.
Just humans or
Well,
anything
yours,
with
I'm
blood?
guessing.
Humanoids. We don't.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, everybody has their own specific tastes, but, you
Hmm.
know.
Interesting.
Right.
Hmm.
But you don't do
Question-
it by nefarious means like Irulan?
I'm not
confused about
really.
that.
I don't understand what she was doing myself.
Probably hush hush.
Part of some of these people getting to live here in our haven is they subject themselves to feeding everyone.
If you want to stay here as an outsider who's not a vampire, you'll probably be inducted into the cattle herd.
At some point, unless you have other forms of payment.
Right.
So while we're here, what are the chances of us becoming part of the cattle? Is that something we need to be aware of or concerned about?
No, obviously not. You are representatives from your fine.
Rowan Gardens.
Yes, I was going to call them collectives.
Right.
Everybody treats representatives from other places differently, so I just wanted to.
Yes, we
Sure.
were quite angered that your coming had been postponed or waylaid by the Lady Irulan.
We tried to make up the time, but can only do so much when you've lost 3 of your party.
Indeed. And now we've lost one of the council 5. So, it has been an interesting week. Couple of weeks.
Well, hopefully
Well,
we
thank you
can
for
help.
answering our questions. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you're all right, Julius.
We clearly don't know as much as we thought about your area here, so it's been educational. Thank you.
That is to be expected. Yes.
A secret haven that they don't want anyone to know about. Seems par
Listen,
for the course.
I was just telling him we didn't really know much, so we were just very
Actually, that's a good question. Are you guys trying to keep this a secret, or are you just doing your own thing and the people come in, they come in, or what?
More of the second.
Nice.
We tend to
Well,
keep
probably-
to ourselves.
Yeah, people probably don't take the time to come over here unless they want to.
Well, it's also kind of dangerous to come this way.
Well, yes, it's the mountains.
I appreciate your candor, Julius.
But
Oh,
when you're here, you want for nothing.
I think I left Luna with the horses. Just
Okay.
to say that, I forgot. We have another animal companion with us. We have a
Fine.
bird, we have a bear bird, and we have 5 horses.
Julius, if you don't mind me asking another question, so when anything here dies, does it just come back to life as an undead creature automatically, or is that something special? Like, is that just what happens?
That did happen a while back. A little strange, but nothing too out of the ordinary, I guess.
I mean, that
Maybe some lingering necromantic magic or something. Not exactly sure.
Yeah, because one of our horses died, and it came back as something quite fierce.
Yeah.
And the frost giant that
Yeah, the
died
frost giant,
here too.
Yeah.
So
We had
It's-
seen a few frost giants kind of rambling around, but they don't enter the city, so it doesn't
yeah,
really
we were
bother
just
us.
curious. You know,
What
few,
would kill
few
a
things that we
frost?
encountered issues with.
Yeah.
What would kill a frost giant here? That's my
Good question.
concern.
Old age?
Oh. Can I do a history check to see if the frost giant looked old or if there's a bigger predator out there?
Yeah, you can give me a history check.
I mean, I guess it was partly decomposed
I
because it
don't
was a
think it's-
skeleton kind of
I
thing.
mean,
Yeah.
did they
No,
You know,
I don't remember.
drink it
shit.
dry?
What'd you get?
Yeah,
7.
7.
7? 7's high enough. While it had a beard, I mean, it's complete, like, it wasn't
Sinew
like,
and-
yeah, it wasn't like, old. It was just kind of like, looked like a giant that was missing, like, part of its ribs and one of its eyes.
Maybe it was eaten.
I feel like that would be the jackpot if you could get them for cattle.
I mean, that'd be like an
Lasts
all
you a long fucking time.
like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yes, but they're unruly, and we prefer the more sophisticated.
That's fair.
You mean the easier to control?
Sure.
Tomato.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd not want to control something that big. I'll sell you that.
Yeah, I don't even want to bother. It just seems like more of a hassle than anything.
So are we
Doesn't
walking
look like it.
upstairs? What are we doing?
You guys are
Okay.
walking up these very tall, winding stairs.
Does Julius look like he was a human before he was a vampire?
Let's find out.
Are vampires born like?
They can
or
be.
Are they literally?
They
can
can
they?
be. They can be.
In
Okay.
D&D they can?
Well, I don't want to speak for Chandler since this is his world, but I thought they could be born.
Under very specific circumstances, I think. If that's possible. Maybe a blood ritual.
Vampire mates with a human, you know.
Julius actually looks to be of orcish lineage.
Okay. I want to see a fucking vampire dragonborn, man.
Yo, an
How do
orc
you
with
even
giant
tell at
ass.
that point?
His fangs are probably
You
like
got fangs from both
huge.
sides.
Wow.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
He does have very large protruding tusks. But as for, and whenever he talks, you can see in his mouth, his teeth look normal. Other than that, it's
Oh,
just
so this
the
tusk must have been.
Tusk.
the pale complexion and the coldness of skin.
Cool.
All right. What a lovely castle. Anything exciting about it? You know,
I mean, it's been here for millennia, so that's interesting
That's
to
cool.
you folk, I would imagine.
that is cool.
It's pretty
Real
old.
old.
Yeah.
Makes it cool.
It is the place where we are hosting the festivities. That will determine the ownership of the coffin.
Right.
Activities are there?
Well, right now is a party. Guests come and go, mingle. And then the games will begin.
Games? What are the games?
Yeah.
Is that something we're already
Games?
supposed to be aware of, or is the master gonna explain that to us?
The master will explain more.
Oh,
But
good. Thanks.
I don't like the sound of this.
How long have you been in possession of this coffin? You said a couple of weeks have been crazy, but I feel like you probably have had it for a while.
we discovered it around. It was around the same time that necromantic energy popped up, actually.
What?
Interesting.
How long ago was that? About 100 years?
Something around there, yeah.
Really? What
Coinky
made
dink.
you in the last few weeks try to sell it to us to other places?
Oh, because one of an interested party showed up, and the fact that they knew about it even kind of surprised us, but they said they wanted it, so we figured we'd
Make a show of
extend
it.
the favor to any who wanted it. We don't
Was it-
often get entertainment up here, so we will take it where we can get it.
The interested party that knew about this, was it from one of the others who are here? Or
No, he tried to steal it after this announcement, so he was dealt with.
right? Okay.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, I can imagine now
So
that would
he's
go.
a separate representative, like he's from a separate group than the three that are currently here. There's only three of us? Are there more than I'm not aware of?
He was a representative of the Empire, but we have sent word to other representatives, and they are here now.
Okay.
Yes. More agreeable representatives.
Yes, we don't like thieves.
That's fair. That you hear that, Teddy? They don't like thieves. Right? Everybody hear that? They don't like thieves. We don't really blame you.
Yes, you,
You're muted.
We can't
Ken.
hear you.
Thief, what are you trying to imply?
Deja, I'm 2 feet away
Stole
from.
anything in my life.
I can hear you fine. We're right here next to you.
What? Why'd you call her Deidre?
Uh,
I'm Deidre. That's Goober.
Gooba. God,
Is
Gooba.
your fucking head? What is going on?
I'm just admiring.
Mouse?
I'm admiring Julius's, kingly tusk.
and it's about whenever this argument is happening that you reach the top of the stairs and two large wooden doors that open whenever Julius approaches.
Great.
And again, now from the inside of the room, you see a long dining table with a seat at each head, and the group from the Atista seated, and the group from the Galia.
Yes,
it was.
Galia.
Also seated. Again, no real crosstalk happening, but who you can assume to be Lord Wolfram is at one head of the table, and at the other head would who you imagine to be Lady Rosalind.
So is it like one on one side, one on the other, kind of on the dining table, or?
Mm-hmm. So you've got each head, and then you've got some of the dynasty, some of the empire on the other side, and then this side over here has been left open near Wolfram for you all.
Which are we coming in past him or past the lady?
Probably in the middle.
You enter in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll bow as we come in and be like, we apologize for our tardiness.
Yes, please forgive us.
Well, the reason for your tardiness has been disposed of. So we welcome you to our manor.
Klaus is going to take a step forward to be seen clearly a bit, and he's going to turn towards the lady and be like, my lady, my lord, thank you for having us.
And thank you for joining us. He kind of waves his hand, and you see several chairs scoot away from the table.
All right,
I'll sit,
let's
sit down.
go have a seat.
And as you sit, they scoot back in.
Oh, thank you.
Ugh.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's been able to push my chair in for me.
For
But
many
it's
years.
strange.
Well, we like everyone to be treated equally here. Tell me, how are you enjoying the festivities so far?
Well, we just arrived, so we're just
And the
taking it all in
festivities
right
have
now.
just begun.
Yes, the
Extravagant, for sure.
Yes.
the fire was
We
quite
are grateful.
the fire was quite entertaining.
Ah,
Yes.
I'm glad. We don't often get a bit of sunlight here, but when we do, it's quite nice.
It's good for the
Yes,
complexion,
for
you know.
everyone not involved in the sunlight, I assume. We're lucky we were able to scout ahead because from what she made an example, we weren't sure what we were coming into.
Yes. Unfortunate business.
I hear you're investigating.
We are, currently. I have one of my best men on it.
Do you
We might
suspect
need to talk later about some details that you might have missed.
Oh, I'm sure that can be arranged, and
other conspirators?
we're looking at all of the council at the moment.
It may be hearsay, but I imagine speaking about this at the dinner table is rude to our other guests.
Yes. We
A
don't
little.
want to exclude others from the conversation.
But now that you're here, dinner can be served.
Great.
And you see a couple of kobolds with particularly large incisors come out with trays above their heads, and they set some plates down in front of you. Looks to be a roast.
Thank you.
Can I do like a nature check to see what kind of meat
Kind
it
of
is?
roast. What kind of
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
House is just gonna take a big bite.
Nat 1 for an 11 though. I got a plus
Oh.
10.
Yeah, with an 11, you imagine it's some sort of like elk or mountain goat.
Yeah, something in the snowy mountains that would survive.
Yeah. With the hospitality they have shown, you don't think they would
Feed you anything crazy.
stoop as low as to feed you something.
No, she's more just interested. She's not really
Oh,
thinking
okay.
they're being deceptive. Goober does. Daedra's just interested.
Goober's
Also,
hell concerned.
Daedra's a little. She was also like, I hope
Actually-
it's not Owlbear because that would feel really weird now.
Mm,
I'm gonna make a roll real
that's
fast.
fair.
Daedra, okay. Daedra and Dieter's roast looks significantly different from Goober's and Teddy's. And John's.
Hmm.
How so? Like more quality to ours kind of thing, or different
Do I-
meat entirely.
It looks more marbled.
Okay, we got the prime stock, basically.
The glaze on this is amazing. Hats off to your chef.
Am I concerned
Right,
about losing
Hmm.
mine?
Actually, I think I know what the reasoning is. If I can try,
Okay.
you know, yours looks
Ones with the money.
yours. Well, I don't know. Did you think that he maybe didn't put more than just us on the list? Because they are last minute,
It's probably,
maybe.
right? Yeah.
Oh, they
We
didn't
are
know
the
we were
representatives.
coming.
Dieter, it is not like any meat you've had before.
This is
You
a
have chicken nuggets.
Your Highness. This is
we
a
can arrange that for sure.
this is a
young Theodemar.
Your Highness.
Thank
This is
you
a
so much.
this is amazing. Your
Master.
Grace. What can I ask? What cuisine is this?
Oh, that would be
I swear to God, if it's owl bear.
Bad.
Oh, it's Bad Berry! Oh my God! No!
Oh no!
I'm trying to remember what they're called. Hold on.
Oh no! If you don't even remember.
Goliath.
Goliath. Like the humanoid Goliath?
Yes.
Klaus is gonna be like,
So it's not elk.
Goobers and Teddy's appear
Theirs
to be
is
elk.
Oh.
Can I
Thank you
think
so
of
much.
a reason why they would feed us Goliath as opposed to elk? Like,
Maybe they think you're cannibal.
Is it cooked?
yeah.
It is.
technically that wouldn't be cannibalism because it's
You're-
a different
you're
race.
right.
So
You're right.
it's
Klaus,
technically
Klaus,
not.
he'll do a slow swallow and look at it and be like, "Was it free range?"
Oh my fucking God!
As free range as it could
Why
be.
would they cook humanoids? Don't they need the blood?
I
Did
mean,
this
if it's already-
Goliath
if it's- if
do
it-
something wrong
If it's dead already.
to deserve such a fate.
Thousands and
No,
Mickey, apparently.
he was quite a fine individual.
You knew him
Died.
personally.
Oh, of course.
Is this a higher form of recycling so that the meat of a body does not go to waste?
No, he was slaughtered for this feast.
Well, we appreciate his sacrifice.
Fuck.
I'll take another big bite.
More of our baser and more natural races here.
You're right.
Everybody is equal.
They do come from the
Oh.
mountains, don't they?
Indeed.
I don't think Daedra's gonna. Actually, I don't think Daedra eats meat in general because.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Deidre, you're gonna eat that.
Snap his fingers and a new plate is brought to you with a salad on it.
Actually, could I?
I think I'm gonna have a salad too.
I
Oh,
don't
we got
want
your
this.
chicken nuggets ready, Theo.
Yeah. Would you mind if I gave this to my owl bear?
It's elk. We
Ah,
you like elk?
she is also being fed.
Oh, all right, thank you. I just don't want it to go to waste. I'm just more of a.
Oh,
Vegetarian.
No, don't worry.
It's your favorite,
we'll
Teddy. Elk nuggets.
Send it back to the chef. No, that is hen.
Oh. That's cool. You like that too, Teddy? Hen nuggets.
Hen, like a female chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I
This is
thought
what he
they
asked
were
for.
saying it like hen is weird. I'm like, what?
Like
That's
her name
just
is
a
Hen?
chicken. What? Thank you for the accommodations. I suppose it didn't come on the list with our names. We weren't
Yes,
really
it didn't.
asked.
We didn't
Try
get
to
our
make
rider.
do. Yes, very true. I believe your rider might have been dispatched before we could obtain it.
We figured we had to get out of there if we wanted to survive, so we kind of had to leave some behind.
Oh, yes. It was a poor business, what of your comrades?
Bedberry, maybe not so much, but the other two were innocent.
He was okay.
Feeding our 13-year-olds ale.
Those things? No, it's okay.
Also, what are the drinks? Is it just wine or like?
It's a spiced wine,
Okay.
like a mulled wine.
Do your familiars eat all this usually? I imagine
Depending
you don't have
on
many
their-
guests.
Well, yes, it is very rare for us to get guests, which is why we go all out when we do. We enjoy it. Again, we don't get often entertainment, so when we do, it's good to enjoy yourself. Dieter, your mulled wine is much thicker and a little more irony than the others.
This is a spectacular vintage, Your Grace.
Ah, I was hoping you would notice.
I mean, how could you not?
Wait,
What
are
year?
you talking about?
What year is this?
Ah, that would be 27.
I was thinking about 29, but yeah, you're right.
Does I look at Dieter and I'm like,
Well,
or
I mean,
Klaus.
they kind of match
Does he
his
have-
skin, but yeah, he's got a little bit of a drip going on.
Oh,
Are
sorry.
they
So
fangs?
so rude.
He's had fangs since his transformation.
Do fiends drink blood? I don't think Daedra would know that.
Yeah,
He
that's
says
what he is.
27. Does he mean a 27-year-old or the year 27?
That's a
The
great
younger-
question. Do you ask
the
the Lord
younger, the
Holford?
better.
Do we know the year?
Yeah, what year is it?
Currently the year is 1:35 P.S.
Shattering.
Ah.
Okay.
You could spoil
Would it be
me.
PS for pre-shattering as well?
PPS then.
Got it.
You spoil me, Your Grace.
I probably
Ah.
smell the iron. I'm like,
Yeah, you definitely smell blood.
Do you want to try it, Deidre? It's very good.
I'll probably not try to sneer, but I will out of principle
habit,
because
like,
she
yeah.
is a druid who kind of likes to take care of things. I think that might be a bit too rich for my taste.
Teddy?
Are you drinking blood, sir?
Teddy, just say no. Just say no.
I am. Yes.
Of course he is. That's what they drink.
What in our
Klaus,
goblet?
are you drinking blood?
Out of curiosity?
I mean,
Teddy has water, for he is underage.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You
Gang.
have a mulled wine, as does Daedra.
Thank you.
And then what Mr. Dieter has is called the Maiden Voyage.
Wow. Very specific.
my apologies, Your Grace. I know you probably didn't know. I go by Klaus now.
Ah, Klaus. It is.
Thank you. You know,
Very recent development, so it's not on
Are you
you.
dying, sir?
extremely.
Literally this morning. I don't know if your crow's got that. Are you okay?
Are you dying?
It's
Did
got-
you need one of us to-
It does have a bit of
Did
a.
you back to life?
Spike the Lord's blood.
It does have
Who
some.
spikes the blood? He's
Somebody
dead.
poisoned the Lord.
It does have a punch to it, sir.
Indeed.
Curiosity, what is the maiden voyage?
Yeah,
You want to try it?
No,
It belonged
no,
to
no.
the
Oh.
Goliath that you were eating.
I just
No.
want to
away
know.
from it.
No.
Ah.
He was more of a warrior. No, this is my particular favorite vintage.
Oh.
Okay then.
Is that a normal thing that fiends and vampires share? Because this fiendish development is also new, so we're not very sure about it.
Well, I saw whenever he was coming,
Right,
his
yes.
his becoming, as it were.
You watched that whole thing?
Oh, indeed.
Yeah.
I've
Sounds
had
pretty
eyes on
entertaining.
you from the moment you entered our haven.
So was it Ireland's vampires that came upon us then?
Ah, that would be correct. The ones that
Right.
didn't come upon you were dispatched by my own men.
They were just
Thank
spying.
you again.
I just like to keep tabs on everyone within my haven.
Smart.
I
Smart.
can understand that.
Smart. You know, once our business is concluded, Your Highness, we should talk about some sort of alliance. Might be mutually beneficial.
That is part of why we reached out to all these different competitors.
Quite.
What do you need an alliance for?
If nothing, commerce, fresh blood.
Insurance.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure you could take
Many-
quite a few prisoners off our hands.
Yes. I'm
Clean out the
sure we
jails.
Oh
could.
my gosh.
I mean, there are some pretty fucked up people. That is something. If they're bad
probably
people,
don't taste
does
very
the
good when
blood
they're corrupt.
taste bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a myth?
Depends.
Hmm.
On
Person.
the person?
On how they've treated
It's like
their
it's like
bodies.
it's like wagyu beef.
Yes,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
more how they've treated themselves, and on average, is probably they treat themselves like shit, and that's why they act like shit.
You know, sir, I was wondering just now, are there any species or races that you don't partake of because they're either toxic or they taste bad, or, you know, along those lines?
Don't like it.
Right.
I know everybody has their preferences, or so we've heard here.
Like
I don't
lizard
like
folk is probably
Fae.
like cold.
No Fae?
They.
I don't like Fae, and I do not like cold-bloodeds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So dragons, dragonborn type,
Yes,
Or-
that's not my bag.
Lizard folk,
lizard.
kobolds.
Weren't you?
Is that is
Fae
that a
before?
lot of vampires or is that just you
Guilty.
guys?
Yeah, everybody has their tastes.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay.
DJ, you know Dragonborn are warm-blooded, right?
Are they?
Yeah,
They don't. They're not mammals. They
They're-
don't have.
but they're still warm-blooded.
Hey, hey.
mammary glands.
They're still
They
warm-blooded
lay
creatures.
eggs.
Yeah, they're still warm-blooded creatures, though.
In
Is
this,
this Klaus
do
talking
you
out
know?
of his ass? Because
No,
How would
literally,
Klaus know that?
they're warm-blooded. They are.
Who says?
why?
That's what the D&D thing says.
Why would Klaus know that?
He's well, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I don't know actually. They could be cold-blooded. You're right.
What about oozy people like John over here?
Oh,
I don't
There's-
imagine there's any
there's
blood
no
in
blood.
there.
it's like a
Oh
weird
wait, it's not
jello.
blood.
Jello. That's the
It's like
same way
yeah,
we would
it's
do
like
you
vampire
like-
jello.
John, can you
Don't
eat?
you like blood clots?
John, can you even bleed?
Would it be like that? No, you don't like that.
That's just kind of like rough.
Does he look elven features or
Yeah,
like,
what does he
are
look
his
like?
Features
Yeah.
as a vampire and hers as well.
Him and the lady. Yeah.
The lady looks to be of, let's see. Let's roll for it.
Roll the dice.
I was gonna ask, does Fae extend to elves? Because I've heard they are descended from Fae ancestry, but they're kind of not considered Fae at the same time. a weird classification thing.
I think it's like champagne. You gotta be
Champagne.
born in the Feywild to be considered Fey.
Some elves are, but does that make them Eladrins? But I think Eladrins are also a different thing, but also the predecessors to elves.
You gotta be born in the Champagne region.
The Lady Rosalind appears to be of Drow lineage,
Oh, okay.
and the Lord Wolfram looks of human lineage, but unlike another human you have ever seen in your life.
Great.
Okay.
Got it.
So
How is it-
question.
He's got, like, his features are different. Like, maybe his
Perfect.
eyes are just a touch too large, or his nose is a bit too upturned. Like, if this guy has been alive for millennia, humans have changed
Oh,
the way
yeah,
they
okay,
look.
gotcha. The evolution has,
Gotcha.
So
like,
you-
Homo sapien to...
what,
Yeah.
what is your I guess political structure? Are you a king, a lord? Like what do we call you? Your highness, your master, your sirness? I don't, how do we address you properly, respectfully?
Honestly, you can just call me Wolfram. We don't get guests very often. And again, we like to treat everyone equally for the most part.
Okay.
We are... I don't know exactly what it would be called. I am the Lord, and she is my lady, and we have a council that pretty much handles everything for us.
Council.
So you're
Okay.
more
Nice.
figureheads, and you step in when you deem it necessary.
Indeed.
Okay. So the council
When the
takes care of
council
most
can
of the
handle it.
things, and then you
Until, like,
give
recently,
opinions?
the
Until
corruption
somebody
comes
fucks
in.
up. Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for
Possibly
Explain that,
multiple
Wolfram.
somebodies.
Potentially.
Nice.
interesting. So people have mentioned festivities, multiple festivities. What is the schedule of what we should expect while we're here? What are we doing here? We're a little fuzzy on those details at the moment.
Well, as you were the last to arrive, the festivities have now begun. No, maybe. I'm quite old, you see.
We've
Uh,
heard.
no,
we
it's-
totally understand.
Millennia is a long time to live, yeah.
Perfectly
Is
understood.
it hard for you to sleep at night?
Hard for me to
It's
sleep.
always
It's always
night.
night. So, yeah, sometimes.
Exactly. Don't vampires usually chill out between the nighttime? So
Yeah, you don't
It's
have
always
like
night.
a designated sleep time.
Yeah.
sure, like
just-
insomnia will come.
At some point, but whenever you don't, I mean, it's not like we have to sleep.
That's fair.
Like you, Teddy, for
Me neither.
no fucking reason.
That's observed.
Wide awake, baby.
Happening to this group.
Everybody's transforming. You're kidding.
Every-
This is concerning.
I think Goober's the
Um,
only one who hasn't really
Goober and
had
John.
anything crazy happen.
John hasn't really
Yeah,
changed. He's
yeah.
absorbed some things.
John's had revelations that change how
That's
he's
a
seen,
revelation.
so
That's true. That's true. He's had a revelation. He's mentally changed now.
Yeah. I do like Goober being the straight man of the Change Brigade.
I started the same way I ended.
oh
Um,
man.
So the festivities. What
Yeah,
what should we
so-
expect?
right now is the
Games.
feast and the party. Then the games will begin.
What do
what
those
kind of games?
entail?
Bocce
Well,
ball?
we've got a few different things set up depending on what your preferences are. But the overall winner of the games is who will be leaving with the coffin.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
So it's not
so
an
it's not like
auction.
an auction. Gotcha.
What have do we for money?
You know, I
I
was
was going
wondering,
to ask that same fucking
Fair.
thing,
but I
Um,
was just curious.
we were given
where-
money. We came here. No direction.
So
This'll be
are
fun,
the
though.
games? Are the games? You know, each group against each other, of like our group against their group, or
Yes.
one of us again? Okay, we're not
Well,
working
it-
against our own.
Like tournament
No.
style points.
Well, it depends on who all signs up for what game.
Oh, we have a choice.
Indeed.
What are the options?
Well, there's a relay.
Love that.
There's combat,
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I like this so far.
and there's some mental challenges.
I'm good.
When you say relay, do you mean like running relay, like race in a circle or something, or do you guys have a different meaning
It's
of
like a
relay? since
decathlon.
You're a little
Indeed,
different.
a relay, like a race.
Oh.
Yeah, ones over here.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Is there any
great.
swimming competitions?
Not much water we get up here, lad.
Oh yeah, you
You
guys
know,
don't
the
like water,
mountain.
huh?
It's a little cold too.
Not like running
Not
water.
running water.
Yeah, it's kind of just.
Just
there
talking
was
in
a
tandem
swimming.
with the Lord Vampire about the weaknesses of vampires. It's fucking crazy.
Oh.
Also,
All right. And when are they all in one day, or are they over multiple days?
Uh,
not
it'll be tonight.
Oh, all of it tonight. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, we've been waiting quite a while for you all to arrive.
Our apologies
Our
once again,
apologies.
sir. We
Yeah.
yeah.
we tried to make up the time, but
I mean, you've
Well,
done
We
well.
came as fast as we could.
Oh.
We're down a horse.
Compliments to you on your I'm not sure if it's you or the lady or who does the magic, but compliments to them on maintaining all this.
That's a joint effort.
I would assume
Yeah.
it's a lot of magic to be holden by one person.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been in darkness for
Honestly.
weeks.
Smiles
of-
lovingly across the table.
Speaking of, I've never seen the sort of marionette puppet type
Mm.
familiars before.
Yes.
That's one of your council.
It would be, yes. An interesting woman.
Yeah, we encountered a little bit of
Seem to
them.
have encountered that before we got to the city.
Yes, I heard that she had taken some of her familiars into her service, the Ireland.
And there was this weird coffin with a disembodied hand
Mm-hmm.
there.
Oh. Understood. Interesting.
It was quite
Fight,
aggressive.
And we ended up burning the place down, so I'm sorry if that is some revenue you're missing, but
It's no problem of ours. That just means Ira has one hand less.
Oh.
Ira and Ireland, are they related
No.
somehow? Okay.
Hmm.
Good
Oh.
similar names.
Is there a
But they're
reason
different
they
people.
would be working together?
Well, they're both of the council.
Oh.
So there's an Ira and an Ireland. They're two separate people. Sorry, I was not catching that.
Ira's
Okay.
the puppet master.
So that's two.
Oh,
Yes.
You said there were five. Who else consists in the council?
I don't think we've had any
I
evidence of
don't
anyone
think-
else.
Yes, I don't
Um,
think that's pertinent information to
yeah,
give
no,
to
he's
a
not.
citizen.
My,
he's not.
my apologies. My apologies. I didn't mean to overstep. I was just curious. This is all very new to all of us. So.
As the DM, I'm not gonna make up 3 more names for something that has.
That's
nothing to
fair.
do with what
That's
we're
fair.
doing.
Right, yeah. Well, I suppose we've talked about it then. There's your information about those whereabouts.
Indeed.
So when do the games begin?
Whenever we finish feasting.
Hmm.
Does she have multiple coffins for different body parts? That seems
She
a
does.
little strange. For a vampire.
Well, she's a little strange.
You're gonna
How
be
does
mad
one
at
even
us?
become like that?
Her own experiments that have lasted millennia. When I found her, she was a curious girl, and she remains her curiosity to this day.
She helped Ireland. Maybe she was trying to get test subjects. That would make sense. But still, what sort of magic could make that? Have you had any other vampires with such curiosities about them? It seems rare.
Like her? No. She seems to be one of a kind. I'm actually quite fond of Ira.
Alright.
Hopefully you can work it out, and hopefully it was just curiosity that motivated her.
Well, even if it wasn't, honestly, a loss of a limb is punishment enough for her.
Well, if she's as
Shit about
curious as
these-
you say,
these
can she make
games.
a new one?
Is she one to hold a grudge?
She could.
Yes, which she might come after us.
Hmm.
Doubtful. She doesn't like to leave.
Right. But I suppose
She did not even attend the
Ireland's-
festivities tonight.
would that be a concern?
Hmm.
No? It's more normal than any.
How far was Ireland's area? Was it on the border of your establishment? Your land?
We have, like, hostels set up, but it was Ireland's choice to oversee them.
For a good reason, I would say. Alright, I don't want to keep it up with more
Anybody else
queries.
concerned about the games? I got more questions.
Go ahead.
Is it we each have to pick a challenge game, or can one person do multiple? How does that work?
One person can do multiple, a minimum
Okay.
choice of one a person.
We all have to do at least one challenge game.
Yes.
Okay, just
What's
making
the
sure.
fun
Like a
in just
points
sitting
based
there?
system?
Points
just figured-
based. Player count.
So is it like life and death, like you die, obviously you're out kind of a thing, or chances of
Indeed.
death in these? Okay.
That would make sense.
Well, I mean, between competitors, you know, and I wonder how low your opponents will stoop to get what they want.
Speaking of which, Klaus is going to turn and looking at the other groups. What do I see?
Yeah, how many are in
Uh,
the other groups?
You see the Empire, who is about 3 of them have not taken their eyes off of you in particular, being the religious zealots that the Empire is. But they all look, it's a smattering of men and women.
They're all humans, right? They're like a human.
The
specific
Empire is
empire.
humans only.
Hmm.
They're a xenophobic people.
Many of them are there, do we see?
There are 5 of them.
Okay.
Oh.
This guy.
No, most of them
800,
are
588, 300,
Empire. Okay. No, their ages range anywhere from late teens to early 30s. This is probably the oldest.
As I look at him, I'll kind of like look at the 3 that are like staring at me and be like,
Lie, little smile.
yeah. I'll grin real big and I'll wink at them.
Yeah.
Try to get in their heads a little bit.
Okay, make
You're
a...
already in their heads rent free at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say. You can make
To them, you are a walking devil amongst
an
them.
intimidation check.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try to get any edge we can.
2 of us have swords now.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay.
Holy shit, you got 'em pissing their pants at the damn dinner table.
Yeah.
They look severely disturbed by you being here. And then the people from the dynasty, again, is a smattering of men and women. That consists of a Harengon, a Hobgoblin, a Loxodon,
Oh.
a Ganassi, and a Dwarf.
Damn.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah. As I was looking at them, be like, well, in all fairness, I should offer you guys to be able to leave now before you get embarrassed.
Don't get too cocky now. Please.
Don't egg
Uh,
them on until it's necessary.
You hear the humans reply in some language that you do not understand.
Did anybody catch that?
Does any one of us understand it?
Let me see. A lot of people to go through.
I
Check
have Common,
languages.
Druidic, Primordial, and Sylvan.
No.
I got Abyssal,
Common sign
Elvish,
language,
Primordial.
Elvish, Halfling, Thieves Camp.
Abyssal, Elvish, Infernal, Primordial, and Umbral.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Nope.
Celestial. Probably Celestial, but they're fucking.
Ah.
freaks.
My lord, did you get any
They're
of
just
that?
singing.
So what?
That's what celestial sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
like,
like
singing
choir.
choir angels.
Yeah.
My lord, did you catch any of that?
Something about demonic, blah blah blah. I don't really pay
Eh,
attention. to
boring.
those types.
Boring.
They seem a little uptight, considering they're in the city of vampires.
Indeed.
As religious peoples.
Don't worry, sire. Any
I thought
insults
we
will be
were
dealt with.
uptight, and seeing them, they've got some sticks up there.
Yes.
Hmm.
And the dynasty people just look more comfortable.
Chill. Yeah. Not assholes who specific are xenophobic and religious zealots.
Yeah, they're very much like the Growing Gardens in that they're a smattering of all
Diverse.
types. Yeah.
Everybody's got strengths, but the humans, they're all the same. Usually.
No, they're also not to be underestimated. The power of belief has fueled many an event.
That's fair.
True.
Hmm.
I think
Well.
we're all probably well equal in our statures as a group. See how we go one-on-ones.
Indeed. Speaking of, now that it looks like everyone's kind of finishing up, let us separate and come together.
I did not eat. By the way.
At
Oh.
all?
No.
And Teddy, it
Not
appears
hungry.
you've not touched your food.
Yeah, I had a brownie on the way in before we got in town,
You
and I spoiled my
specifically
dinner.
asked
Teddy,
for nuggets,
y-
and
y-
then you didn't eat them.
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
insult our host.
I was gonna say it's a little offensive to ask for something and not eat it.
I'll take him to go. And he twirls out his napkin and
Okay.
You must excuse him. He's a child. I don't. He
teenager.
shouldn't
Yeah.
even be here.
He got swallowed
but
by
he
a
decided
whale.
to
It's a
come
whole
along
thing.
anyway.
yeah, I got eat by a magic well, and then I took a chip out of his tooth. Now we're buds. Gives me
Says
magic
that
powers.
every fucking time he meets
Mhm.
somebody new, and I'm not sure if it's true or not at this point.
It's fantastical, is what it sounds like.
Why? But fantastical things have been happening to us a lot on this fucking journey, so Nothing is out of the ordinary at this point.
Indeed. Well, let us separate and prepare for the games.
Where are we separating to?
Oh, if you'll follow Julius.
Oh, Julius.
okay. Thank you,
Julius.
Wilfred. Well, see you later.
Indeed. And he kind of walks out to the balcony again. And you all are led to one of the adjoining rooms. Just looks, it's got a couple of beds in here. Some lounge furniture. It's just a relaxation room, pretty much.
Okay. Julius, do you happen to know about how long we have until it's time to start this games challenges party thing?
Well, it would be really whenever the master decides. But I assume after everyone makes their choices and the setup has begun.
So like an hour or less, or
Yeah, maybe like an hour.
When you say choices, like when does that? Do we tell
Yeah, when do we do
you
that?
or yeah?
Sign
do
up
that.
Yeah.
sheets.
Hello.
Alright.
He's kind of got a big piece of paper and it says relay combat brain game.
oh, okay. Well, guys, who's doing what?
Uh,
I don't think we got anybody for a brain game.
Hey, you shut your fucking mouth.
Just based on our
Does it-
previous experience.
I mean, my
Does the
intelligence
brain
is
games
pretty decent.
seem
Uh,
more intelligence based or wisdom based or both?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Possibly.
Could be a
common sense
mixture.
based.
When you say brain games, Julius, like what usually consists in these brain games? Like just questions, like
Yeah.
math, like
Oh, this is a new subject. We haven't seen one of these yet.
A new
What?
subject. You don't
What's
say.
What's
the-
the relay? Can you
what's-
give us like an overview of the relay? Something you've seen? Have you seen?
Oh,
the relay?
yes, it's a race around the city.
oh, I can do that.
Look on the whole city.
Can you put me down? Put me down for that.
Okay.
But what about combat? Who's doing that one?
Yes, I'll do
I'll
combat.
I'll help with combat if someone wants to help me.
Okay.
Bruh. What? You're,
Can we all do
are you
that?
sure about
together?
that?
You can sign up for multiple events.
Yeah. You
Oh.
can sign up.
Sure.
More than just one.
Do we all?
Probably do the combat in the brain games.
Yeah. Do we? I mean, if we all sign up for combat, that might be the best since we've all fought together before.
Yeah, yeah. Teddy,
Is it
what do you
single
want to?
combat or group combat?
Yeah, that's a good question. Is it?
It
like,
depends on
one-on-one?
who all has entered.
Oh,
If it's just like 4 people, it'll be single combat. If it or like battle royale style, you'll just all be put in one ring.
Like 4
Okay.
people amongst the entire groups, right? But if there's
Yeah.
more than 4 amongst all the groups, it'll probably be
Group battles. Hmm.
Could be.
yeah. So
Possibly.
we should probably all 5 of us probably should sign up for combat, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be smart. Yeah.
Okay, we'll all sign up for combat. Are you okay with that, Teddy, or do you want to do just one thing?
No, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the combat and the brain games. I'll leave the dexterity to you and Goober.
Okay.
Data
Right.
or Klaus and Goober.
And then
I think you'd
Dexterity
be best
for-
suited.
how
for
fast? How
running?
fast are you? I know you're sneaky, but how quick are you?
Dexterity determines your speed, usually.
30 feet.
Oh, I was running that when I was still in diapers.
Yeah, but she
Okay,
can run
yeah,
fast. She can tap into extra.
Oh, that's
speed.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Rogue, dash, bonus actions, or
It's just
true.
running, Goober. You come with me. Yeah.
Okay.
You two are best
Okay.
suited for that.
Yeah.
I think John would be good with combat and maybe dexterity, but I'm not sure.
I think John only signs up for combat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Julius, you said there's a new subject for the brain games. What would the
It's
subject
brain
be?
games, the whole thing thing, isn't he?
I
That's what he's
told-
saying.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. That's my bad.
So who's doing that? Deidre, are you doing that? Okay. Do you want to do that, or should I do that?
Well, can
That's
we
smart.
can we all sign up?
You can.
Do we? I guess we don't.
know. You
Probably
might
don't know.
drag people down.
I was gonna say that could.
There are negative points.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Oh. Do we
mm,
just have Deidre go, or should I go with her? Then
I
I'm
mean-
doing all three.
I don't think anybody should go
If we're
alone
going
into any of
for
these.
combat, we should get some good points. I think we don't need multiple people in each thing. I mean, we've got
Okay.
5 in the combat, we've got 2 in the race, and
Relay.
we've got 1 in the brain games. I think that might be enough.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Are you intelligent?
I mean, my intelligence is decent. My wisdom is.
I've got the wisdom covered.
I got the intelligence.
If you want to come with me, we can
I got
do
the
it.
Riz.
The Riz may help, but I doubt it. I'm not sure about that one. I don't know if that's really an intelligence based or
No.
well, I guess manipulation can be seen
More
as kind
emotional
of a mind
intelligence.
game. Emotional
So,
intelligence.
do I do the?
Come with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you and I
Okay.
can do a good.
Okay.
Do you want to get out of the combat so you're only in 2, or do you want to do all 3? Because you'll probably be the only one doing all 3 at that point. I'd say you could just do the race and the brain games.
I
and
think
then
I mean,
the rest of us can fight.
I think we all fight. All of us.
Are you sure you'll have the reserves for it though? You might. You don't have magic to take
I mean,
into
it's
account.
not like I have spell slots really. So in combat, I can use those spell slots. I can't. It's not really something I can do on relay or brain games. So whatever the spells or the one-time use things I have really would be in combat.
All right.
So.
You can be on all 3. I'll try to keep you up when necessary.
All right.
Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
All
What's the rules on healing? Is healing allowed?
That's a good question.
Of course.
All right.
It would feel weird if they held back anything from a combat.
I'm just asking. Some
That's fair.
places have
Yeah, that's
valid
fair.
question.
strange rules.
Yep.
You never know.
There's still
Actually,
valid questions.
Julius, are there any rules that we should know about beforehand?
That's a good question. It's a great question.
I think the only rules are not to involve civilians.
I like it.
Okay.
Yep. All right, team.
Someone
Sounds
were
like-
to from one of the other groups, would they face
Consequences?
extracurricular consequences outside of the games?
No, they would be awarded negative points.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Also,
No,
it sounds like death is on the table, so something to keep in mind.
death, sabotage. Just be wary. I don't
I
trust
agree,
anybody
death
outside
would-
of this group.
Amount to the greatest possible number of negative points. So don't die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid point.
All right, team.
Okay.
Hands in. Good. Oh no, not you, John. No. Oh, thank you, Julius.
John? What's wrong with John?
He's sticky. Okay, John, get in. Okay, come on.
Don't
Yeah.
put your hand on mine. I
Yeah,
don't
all right.
fucking care. You're
All right,
so rude.
Go team.
Boing.
Go team.
Wait, Julius, you gonna fight with us?
No, he's acting.
Oh,
like John.
good. Yeah, John. All right. When do we start, Julius?
Well, you can all
Whenever
begin to make your
it's
ways towards the events.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Because I don't want to run a full combat at the end of this, we'll do these by rolls as a group challenge.
Yeah.
Hey,
Physical challenge.
I'm saying that would take a whole nother session to have a 3-way combat.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
was wondering, I was like, how are we gonna do this? This is gonna take forever. We'll be here till midnight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm here
So,
for it, but yeah.
We'll start with the race.
First, factoring in your top speed, which I believe for Goober is 90. And what is Klaus's top speed?
So my walking speed is 60. But if I dash, that'd be what, double?
Yeah, 120.
So 120?
Hmm.
Shit, if I was a rogue, I could triple that, right? Damn.
Yes.
Jealous of my rogueness.
The only
Klaus-
way you could have made him more broken is by making him a goddamn rogue.
I just need one
Fucking
dip.
quick step.
Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Man, touch your feet.
Klaus, what is your constitution?
Constitution is 14.
Okay.
Trash.
He was a little guy. Well, was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
A damn Cambion.
Klaus, what is your athletics score?
Athletic is +7.
+7. Okay,
Do you need any of my numbers?
I've got your sheet pulled up. I just didn't want to hop back and forth between them.
Fair. Thought you forgot about me.
No, I've got you.
Never.
Okay, so we're gonna make 4 rolls for the race.
Okay.
For each 30 feet, you can go above 60. You can roll an additional die. So for Goober, you'll be rolling 2 dice because your top speed is 90.
Is this a D20?
Yeah,
Just making sure.
and Klaus, that means you'll be rolling 3 dice.
Got it.
And I'm going to be factoring in constitutions and athletics for the opponents as well.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the real brain games over here. Shit.
Sound you making?
He drops the dice, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was a computer sound effect, and I was like, where is this coming from? That was a great sound effect. You should just add that, and that would be great.
I don't
Alright.
think I need any more soundboard options at this point. No!
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Fire
All right.
alarm!
It
Smoke
was.
detector
I
sound,
wasn't.
Oh my God.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. All right, we rolling.
Teddy! Damn, Teddy.
They're
Babies.
babies.
All right.
Okay. Starting with our first roll.
All right.
Whew.
Mm-mm.
Uh
Where's your shitty dice
Yeah,
that
no,
roll?
that's
Where are those?
oh.
Okay. Goober, go ahead and roll your 2 dice.
That's an 11 and a 4.
Okay, so 11.
I didn't like that dice for a reason. It's the worst when you're like, this is the prettiest, my favorite looking set of dice, and they roll terribly. You're like, I can't use you again today. It's real
Nice.
upsetting. You're like, you're my favorite, but I can't use you right now.
Dice Joe.
Feels.
Ugh, it's hardening.
Klaus, all right, roll your 3 dice.
Okay. 9, 16,
Nat 20.
Come on, everybody,
Yep.
little clap. Okay. Come on,
Okay.
everybody, give
Gang,
a clap.
gang.
Okay, clap.
So at the end of the first leg of the race, Klaus and one of the representatives from the Empire are tied.
Is it the Harengon?
No.
The
The Empire is all
humans.
humans.
Oh shit.
Or the
That's right.
humans.
Sorry. The other, yeah. Shit.
The Harengon
Not all
is in the race
Haregons.
as part of the dynasty.
Yes.
But currently, they are in last.
Holy shit. They slip in because then you know the tortoise in the hair.
Hey, slow and steady wins the race. They know that now.
They've learned.
Yeah.
Their constitution is better than yours, probably.
You do have a fairly low constitution.
I do. Hey, I'm a little guy, okay? I compensated for that by being fast.
Right. At the beginning of the second leg of the race, go ahead and roll a Constitution save, both of you.
Okay. All right, buddy. Help me roll good. Thank you. Constitution save. Okay. 17 plus 5.
The natural 20 plus 2.
Awesome. Okay, so you can both continue to go at your top speed. So that
Woo!
means Goober can continue to roll 2 dice.
Yay!
And
Woo!
Klaus can roll 3.
Woo!
He looks so unamused.
I know.
Put that poor boy down.
No. You love it. Thank you.
Ooh.
Stop rolling good.
Good, or is it bad?
I don't think he would
That's
say
not
that.
An excited oof of
Yeah.
like, oh, that's a problem for them. Oof.
Yeah, I didn't hear a shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
I was like, hello?
Fucking sound. Shit.
I'm like, what? Who joined?
Where's Lunabot? Fucking cries.
Gotta get my use out of it. Mine's about to expire.
Ah,
What's about to expire?
it's Nitro. Go.
Okay. Goober, go ahead and roll.
A 10 and a 5.
God damn it, Goober. The fuck is going on with you?
No, I don't like my dice.
And
Roll
Klaus?
on D&D Beyond.
11. 3.
Come on.
17.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay. Klaus falls into second place
Oh no.
as the Harengon comes from behind to take first.
Shit.
Oh no.
Can we sabotage?
Ooh.
They didn't say there was any rules. Except,
You can
Might
It
sacrifice
just-
speed, though.
sacrifice the speed.
can I see Goober at all behind me?
Goober is currently in last.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
Sounds about right.
never mind.
But not by much. It's all in all staying a fairly close race.
Cool.
Any natural ones yet.
I feel like these last 2 turns he's rolling that 20 with all these rolls that he's able to do.
there's been at least a single nat 20
Yeah, yeah.
on each results.
Yep, I saw that coming.
Ah, damn.
Okay. Third leg of the race. Go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw.
Uh, 20,
plus 2 for a 16.
Okay.
15 plus 5.
All right, you both pass. So you continue to roll 2 dice. Okay. Let me write down what they got real quick, and then we'll jump to y'all. All right, Goober.
All right, and this is the third and final leg.
This is the third out of fourth.
Four.
Oh, third
yeah.
out of 4. Okay. That is a 9. And a 1.
Okay.
God damn it. You just keep going. You went 11, 10, 9.
I even tried a different dice this time, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm also unlucky with that shit.
Klaus.
All right.
Like,
This
I get
race
to
for
roll
us,
into
huh?
my dice.
9, 19, 16.
19.
19. All right, Klaus retakes the lead.
All right, one more round.
Since it's by such a margin. You will have advantages in the final round.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
Okay. All right, Goober, go ahead and give me your Constitution saving throw. This time at disadvantage.
What?
It's a 5 plus 2.
It's a 7? Okay, for this round, you will only be able to roll 1 dice as you are beginning to become winded.
Boo!
Same thing for Klaus.
All right.
Save at disadvantage.
13.
It's also a failure.
Fuck.
So you will also only be rolling 1 dice as well.
1 or 2?
2?
So I had 3.
1.
Fuck.
Damn.
I thought you said I had advantage on the last roll.
You
Yeah.
have certain advantages.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I guess you didn't say which ones. Yeah. Shit.
okay.
All right.
All right, Goober, go ahead and roll your 1 dice for the final leg of the race.
10.
Okay, it's not bad. You don't finish last.
Oh, okay.
It is a point skill. It is a point skill. So,
Yeah.
yes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Running was never
Yeah.
my spicy.
Go on, Klaus.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I got interrupted.
17.
Okay. You finish tying with the Harrigan from the Dynasty
For first?
for
Oh.
first.
Oh.
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 Shit.
Okay.
I mean, that's still
Hmm.
good. You tied for first.
I thought he was gonna
Good.
say second or third.
Oh, we'll take first, please and thank you.
I'll kind of like tap, like, give him a friendly like tap on the shoulder, be like, "You're pretty fast." Oh. Woo.
Yes, same to you.
What does Goober finish?
Goober, you finish in third.
Nice. Nice.
How many?
Out of 6.
Oh, 6.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
take it.
Top 3.
Take
Top
that lump of
3.
heck. I'll take it.
Good job, Gooba.
Well, top 4 technically.
Wait,
If the
yeah,
first 2
so
tied,
if they were tied. There was
2
a second.
and 3. Okay.
It's gonna leave me hanging.
High five.
Yeah. Go team. You're
Not
pretty.
terrible.
No, you did pretty good. You started off a little slow, but you caught up. Yeah.
I didn't come in last.
That's fair. Yeah.
matters to me.
What was the order? Like, I know I tied for first, but like, who finished where?
You, Dynasty, tied for first.
Okay.
Herringon. Then the lead from the Empire. Then Goober. Then the other Empire. Then the other Dynasty.
Got it. Okay. So everybody had 2.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Pointsifying it all.
About a yawning tonight. The fuck up. Wake up. Wake up.
Shake up.
Wake up. No, shake up. What do they say before shake up? I don't know what they say.
Wake up, grab a brush, put on a little makeup.
That's why he's the DM.
Sex.
They talking to themselves or someone else? Do they wear makeup?
Hmm.
What
Oh,
band
okay.
sings that again?
System of a Down.
System of a Down.
Okay. Not quite Kiss adjacent.
No.
I was thinking Disturbed, but that's the
Hmm.
that
8,
one.
9,
Hide your scars. Gotcha.
10. -1. 4. 5. 6 for the Dynasty. And for the Garden. Six. 10. 14. 18.
God damn.
What is that number?
Our points.
So the totals, the point totals at the end of the race are the Empire with 10 points, the Dynasty with 6 points, the Garden with 18.
God damn. All right. The Dynasty is the one with the Herringon, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So they only had him in the race.
No, they had 2.
Get that low of points? Or the other one? Holy shit.
The others were getting negative points.
Oh.
If you did not,
instead of
if you did
bad.
not roll above a 10,
Oh.
dice,
Oh.
or like total wise, it brought your score down.
Interesting.
Wait,
Oh,
Dynasty
shit.
had how much?
Dynasty had
6.
6, all said and done.
Empire had
6.
10.
Okay. Empire had 10. Okay.
We have 18.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
You guys did not
Got a bit of a
finish
buffer.
beneath 10 once.
Sweet.
The
Yeah,
Empire
maybe-
and the Dynasty in those last rounds. One had
Tanked.
natural 1 and a 7, and the other had a 4 and a 2.
Ugh.
Go us, Klaus.
Yeah.
Let's hope the
All right.
brain games go well.
And let's shed some.
Yeah.
Let's get some blood.
And the combat.
Oh yeah, what's first? Brain games or combat?
We'll do the combat. For those rolls, we'll just kind of simplify it. Whatever side can do the most damage in a single round of combat.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
And
Right.
put on my hood before I do that.
Yeah, there are no rules.
Yeah.
Solid.
Doesn't
Nice.
the hood make it
There's
that you
one
can't
rule.
hit anything?
Not
I
if
thought it turns you into
she.
shadow.
I think you give up movement.
can-
To, I forget how it works.
Hold on. I can't make ranged or melee attacks with non-magical weapons, but I have a magical weapon,
That is true.
and I can cast spells. Yeah, it just says I can't make ranged or melee attacks, but my magic weapon does more damage anyways. So I would use my magic crossbow.
Sweet.
Okay. So, you guys can all go at the same time for the most part. Go through your character sheet, figure out what the most damage you can do in a turn is, roll those rolls, and keep track of them for me.
As like
Just
so
the
roll it
damage,
as if
not worried
we hit.
about them saving or anything.
Not worrying about them saving or anything like that.
Or like area.
So just
Like-
assume we
effects
hit
type
and then
stuff.
roll the damage.
Assuming like sneak attack as well.
Yep. Assuming you hit, assuming you have access to your abilities in total.
Okay.
I already know what I got. So we're rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
But not rolling for attack, just rolling the
The
damage.
hit.
Just rolling the damage.
Okay.
As if we succeeded on the attack, yes.
Exactly.
Let me write this down because this is a lot of numbers.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That was a shitty ass roll. Still probably the best I could have done though. Maybe.
That's
Ugh, terrible.
6.
Them 1d8s fucking suck, man.
Ugh,
And is
also
that
terrible.
including like bonus actions and stuff too?
Yep.
Anything you can do in one round.
Anything you can do in one round.
Would I use my luck points in any way?
Yeah, you can use your luck points.
How?
To essentially, if you've rolled something, one of your attacks and or abilities that you don't like the outcome of, you can use your luck point and re-roll that attack.
So, like I could re-roll a whole spell.
Yeah.
Luck point. Oh, spell. Plays better. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah.
Damn. I hate this. I like the mace, but it only does a D6.
Well, it's a one-handed weapon.
Question, Logan.
Yes.
So, I assume that we'd go into this thing seeing the other people that we're going to be fighting.
It's pretty much the entire group from everybody.
Okay. Would I have been able to place extra seals on them as we were walking in or shortly before the combat?
You can make a single sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand? Okay. 18 plus 8.
I'll say yes then.
Okay. Cool. How many? I have 4 available.
Rolled a 26.
I'll say you could have put a single.
Okay.
Yeah, from
Cool.
the race.
Cool. Hey, I see you.
Essentially, your
Okay.
bonus for getting a nat 20 in the race.
All right.
So,
Cool.
correct me if I'm wrong, but if I use my bonus action of steady aim first, I give myself advantage, which then means on my action I get sneak attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making
But
sure.
you're for the purposes of this,
Yeah.
you would already have sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already assuming.
Yeah.
sneak
Assume
attack.
you have it. Yeah.
So if you have something
okay.
else you can do with your bonus action to damage.
Oh, okay.
You're taking like the max possible round you could do.
Yeah.
Got it.
As a rogue, there are so many conditions that gives you advantage. So
And for sneak attack, all it takes is one of your allies to be within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
for a massive brawl like this, I would imagine you would have your sneak attack
Yeah.
quite readily.
Somebody nearby. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm good.
So then my next question
Mm-hmm.
is I have fast hands, which means I can take the magic action to use a magic item that requires that action. That would be the bonus action. Does that mean I also get an action?
Huh?
I know. I was like, huh, wait.
So
So,
So
Fast
you're
hands
not-
allows her to use a magic item as a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that would be like if
Because-
you wanted to activate like
potion or
invisible
something?
rod or something that would normally
Oh.
take
It's
an
not
action.
taking another
and then
It's
use
not-
the action. Okay.
Yeah.
Your
It would
magic
not take up your
item.
action to do
Right.
so.
Right.
You could just do it
Gotcha.
as a bonus action.
Got
So
you.
like if you had an ability to like make your mace light up with flames per se and it cost an action to do, you would be able to do that as a bonus action.
Got it. Thank you. Okay.
Cool.
Satellite. No. Dark. Oh. Oh.
I'm guessing Luna would not be able to come to this.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Figured.
Well, no, you can summon Luna. She is your ranger companion.
But would that be separate from my turn?
That would be part. I mean, technically,
It's part of my turn to command her, and so
it's
it
part
would
of
be
your
her
turn to
own
command her, so it would be your own turn.
But I think it's a bonus action to command, which I have not used.
Yes.
So I can use that to command her to attack. Okay.
Yeah,
Probably just
all good.
probably just add it to your damage, probably.
Just something. Just something
Yeah.
extra. I need it.
Teddy, if you're done, I can take yours.
39.
39. Hell yeah, Teddy.
I did depth charge.
Ooh.
That's mostly thunder, and then like 6 cold damage.
Okay, cool.
I have another question.
Yes.
So, if I have 2-weapon fighting, does that mean the one? If we're assuming I have advantage, then I have a bonus action still.
Mhm.
And 2-weapon fighting would be my magic crossbow, which is a light weapon. Then could I
2-weapon fighting is
also?
only melee.
Yes, 2-weapon fighting is only melee. That would be like 2 short swords.
That's right. Thank you.
Plus, you only get 1 sneak attack per round.
That's correct. Okay. Thank you. That's right. I could misty step myself out of there, but I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Mitigation.
Damn, I feel like mine is so low. Well, not that low. Okay.
Mine was 20, and I
Gabby.
used a
Okay.
level 6 spell.
Who's Gabby?
Gabby.
Yeah,
Yeah, who the
a new
fuck is
challenger.
that?
A new
All the
challenger.
Gs.
Yeah.
Why you having Gs?
So you guys totaled out at 157.
Nine?
Holy shit.
Nice.
John,
Respectable.
Is John in this?
Oh yeah, John.
That's
Oh, yeah, John.
That's without John.
Oh shit.
Oh.
John
Yeah.
is in it for the purposes of the narrative, requiring
Okay.
everyone
Okay,
have.
that's fine.
Yeah, because John I think can put out the most damage out of all of us.
No, I think it's you.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
43?
Dude.
43? Bitch! The fuck?
And I
What are
rolled.
you talking
John
about?
is a battle master, right?
I don't know.
He's a rock
No,
lord.
he's a
rock-
steel. He's a
or,
steel.
Yeah, he's that new
Defender.
thing.
Steel hawk. Yeah.
Yeah, that new thing. He's messed up some heavy numbers though.
Yeah, it's between you and him, but you still deal a shit ton of damage.
That's going to buff the Empire to 11 points. That's going to take the Dynasty and boost them to 9. And that's going to take the Gordon from 18 to 23.
Shit.
And I think at the end of the combat round, I think the winner is decided.
Shit.
That doesn't
Because
sound
not
good.
Everyone signed up for the Brain Games round. There were not enough participants in it that would make enough of a change to the point system.
Shit.
So you guys overwhelmed my final challenges.
Hey.
Yeah, quite handedly. You guys ended up with 23 points. The most damage that I could crank out of the Dynasty and the Empire were 65 and 60 points.
Jesus.
But it's also harder when
Yeah.
you don't have,
Mhm.
player characters that you're running for it. Yeah,
I also
no, you
used like
guys-
a level 6 spell from my staff that I can only cast once. And
Good
I
idea.
still only got 20, and I was lucky Luna could come in.
Yeah. You guys did great. Shit. I think after that, the plaza is cleared. And wheeled out into the center are. Did you guys bring the cart or leave the cart?
We parked it out front.
Courtyard.
Okay,
Brought-
that's what I couldn't remember if you brought it into the city or not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the courtyard of the big building.
In the courtyard of the big building, well, actually brought out before you guys at the final celebration of the festivities, what is now appearing to be a citywide feast. People coming out of their homes in droves, and just kind of having a good time.
Are they feeding in the street?
Yes.
That's normal for them.
Actually, Teddy, close your eyes.
What happened to the other representatives?
Dessert.
Do they get to go home?
Let's
Oh
see.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Does anyone die?
It depends on how they take it.
I
In the
was-
combat, actually, let's go and roll that.
I was thinking maybe they become the meal.
Yeah, right.
In the combat, one member from the dynasty survives.
Holy shit!
Shit.
And 4 people from the Empire survive.
Man, holy shit.
I mean, I know we're pretty strong, but that was crazy, right? Or is it just me?
I wish more from the dynasty had survived because I don't like leaving out that many Empire alive.
Yeah, I feel like they're not going to
Um,
take it very well.
All of you roll a d20 and subtract it from your health.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I rolled kind of high.
Of course I rolled high on this one. Fuck.
Uh,
Oh shit!
got a 12. Shit. Not too bad.
Got an
I'm
18.
13.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah.
Myri.
Delusional. Goober is exhausted.
I was gonna say, like, watch Kayleen roll a nat 20 on this.
Sure did roll an 18.
That's my math for my damage output.
Yeah.
Christ.
That's a lot.
God.
The people
Fucking
who
Illriggers.
survived from the combat are not harmed any further. The ones that fell do become thralls.
Oh.
Is there any way to save them without negating the fight?
Why?
As a healer, Daedra would want people to survive. Even, especially
Oh,
since it's games.
okay.
I think Goober would be like, screw it.
She's
Nate?
more inclined to save Dynasty members than Empire members, though.
Fair. Most of them survived on their own. They are more made towards combat.
I have this spell called Aura of Vitality that lets me heal 2d6 hit points every turn to one creature. So every 6
Okay.
seconds I can heal 1 to 2 of them or
In that
one of
case-
them every 6 seconds. Only after the fight is decided, though, because if it's too late for some of them, you know, obviously they're gonna die. But if she can save
with
at least
your
one or
guys'
two,
damage, some of them are just killed outright.
Yep.
But I would say with that new adjudication, you're able to save 2 more of the dynasty members.
okay. Because I definitely don't want one of them going back alone, because that just seems fucked.
They might not even make it back.
So I want to save at least a couple for their party to return. So that's cool with me.
As we're walking out of the fight, I'm gonna whisper to the mace, be like, "Now we have more army."
What?
I doubt any of us heard that.
Okay.
Teddy's gonna whisper to his stick. Now we have more army.
Oh my fucking god.
What are you talking about, Daddy?
What
Oh no, I just heard
I
Klaus
don't
say
have an
it.
I have an army of one, and it's you.
Teddy is
not
the whale.
cool.
Teddy and the whale.
And the coffin is rolled out onto your cart. It is a large stone sarcophagus, made of the same.
Look around for the eye.
No, fuck.
Make a perception check.
Oh lord.
Phaedra's not even thinking about that right now. She's thinking about all the people
Well.
that died.
12. You think about the eye, and you kind of look around for a second, and you notice on the walls surrounding the large manor, the castle, there is a head on a spike. You see one of the eyes faintly glowing as this coffin is brought out.
It's pulling Goober's robe.
Is it Teddy? What? What are we looking at? What? Do I see what he's pointing at?
What are you talking about?
What's going on?
You don't see it. I mean, you see the head, but you don't see a glowing eye.
Yeah.
Teddy, it's okay.
Oh,
We'll-
it's
Oh.
glowing.
We're done.
The head on the stick. No, I don't see. I just see a
Eye.
head on the stick.
The eye is
kinda gross.
glowing.
The what?
The
Teddy,
eyes
did you
Eyes
did you get hit in the head?
I think he means that eyes are
Okay.
rolling back, and you can just see all the white.
I'm gonna look at the head and study it to see like who it is.
It appears to be a human. You can give me a history check.
Okay. That's a 9.
The eye glows.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Fuck. I don't know what you're saying, Teddy. It just looks like a head. Is any
Yeah,
of
I
the
just-
vampires around us, like the Lord?
Deidre does see it.
Oh, I see the eye? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that.
Uber doesn't. Deidre doesn't.
Is the vampire lord and lady around at any point, like congratulating or looking down or something?
They are on their same balcony, looking down at the festivities.
Are they within shouting distance?
It's like 100 feet up, but yeah.
I'm gonna try to yell and point at this head and say, "Who was this? Do you remember?"
You see a crow kind of fly down and was like, and you hear the Lord's voice through the crow. That was the ambassador from the Empire who tried to make his way off with the coffin.
Deidre, what's going on?
I might see why now. He
What's
might have
happening?
been compelled beyond his own nature. Was there anything strange about him when you took care of him? Purple eyes, maybe.
Nothing outside of the ordinary that we noticed.
Right.
He haunted our dreams one time.
Has anyone been affected by this coffin's existence in this town?
None that have been noticed.
Right.
Whose coffin is this?
We never really had a name for the man. We just kind of found him after the event that you all call the Shattering happened.
Are there any markings or like runes on there that we can read?
There are markings on it, but of a language that you do not understand. And it is made of the same kind of ancient pre-shattering stone that surrounds this city.
Is there somebody in here?
Has it been
The
opened?
corpse.
But
Yeah. Okay, cool.
We are not opening it.
Less tempted to open it now that I know it's been opened before.
Yeah. Sir, has anybody here been able to read this?
Yes, it's an old text.
That says what?
You
Ah,
get the
yes,
gist of
old
it.
magic.
Or, please, if you could, it
If
might
you could
help us
translate
in
it.
the
I mean,
future.
we made the coffin, so I mean,
Oh, Oh.
The guys. Okay.
it is just a descriptor of the man.
so
Made the
What-
coffin
what is
for the man.
What do they
What?
want with this guy?
There must have been a reason why you made it for him then.
I mean, we make coffins of all people that die, but he was quite a large man, and
so
he told us that he had stopped the shattering. So
what does he look
Roll
like?
for the shattering.
it was a skeleton now.
Oh, well, before he
Yeah,
passed.
Super gross, probably.
Yeah.
What,
When
is what does the description say? Because we can't read it.
6'2",
A loving father.
6'2", red hair, green eyes, pale skin.
Was he a humanoid?
Humanoid. Yep. Human.
Human.
Just
Okay.
straight up human.
Yep.
It-
Just straight up human.
Wait, did he
Do
say
we
his?
You
believe
sure
him?
about that? I was like,
Did
Did
he
he-
eat regular food or your kind of sustenance?
Oh, just
Blood.
regular. I don't know. We found him when he was dying.
Did he say his
we
name?
have, we have goat
No,
legs.
Hmm.
does not have goat legs.
Okay.
There's not Caracas.
Well, I suppose that's all we could really get from this. Unless you had a question, Klaus.
Did he have any items with him?
A necklace he was buried with.
What was that look
His
like?
corpse now.
Huh? Two questions at the same time.
It's on
Okay.
his corpse now.
Yeah, buried with him. Yep.
And what did it look like?
It looked like a big eye.
Purple.
Oh no, it was made of gold.
How did he die?
He had severe wounds on him. Just fucked up all over.
And he said he stopped the shattering.
Yep. He said, I did it. I stopped it.
Anybody got anything else?
I am flabbergasted beyond belief. I think the librarian is the only one who can help us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
If they know nothing, then fuck if I know. Thank you for your candor and for your prize. For the
Hospita-
prize you've
And the
given us.
hospitality.
And hospitality.
Yes.
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 We
I-
appreciate it.
Likewise, you put on very nice games. Enjoy your prize.
Thank you.
I hope to see you again
Are
one
we
day.
expected to leave tonight? Or,
I mean, what time is it now?
Oh yeah.
yeah. Are we like in need
it
of
like-
a rest?
Next morning?
Yeah, I know,
Next
it's-
morning?
It's
or
always
like.
night. Yeah. Like,
I
how
mean, you're
much time did
tired.
this
I
take?
mean, yeah, it took
Should
a
we-
couple hours.
I mean, should we rest for the night before we go out? And we're also hurt.
I mean,
Goober and Klaus essentially ran a marathon before
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
I'm a little peckish actually.
That's an idea.
I'm hungry. My
I'm
feet
quite
hurt.
tired. I don't know about you guys, but I'm
Yeah.
tired.
You good to
like-
go?
there were
Will-
plenty of inns that we could stop at.
yeah. Wilfram, question for you. Will the coffin be safe if we stay for a few hours and rest here, or do we need to leave immediately?
We will make sure that none touch it.
We appreciate that.
Will we also
Especially
be safe if
him.
we
I'll point to
stay?
a random person in the crowd.
Eh,
He's just like
what?
shot with a bunch of
Oh, no,
crossbows
why
on.
is he rolling?
You see the familiar drop dead.
Teddy, stop! I'm gonna grab his hand and be like, put that down! No,
What
put
are
it
you
down! Put it
fucking
down!
doing?
Put it down!
Understood, Master. Teddy, he will not be touching anything.
Are
Don't
we
listen
also
to him, please.
safe if we stay here, or do
Yes.
we
I'm
need?
gonna holster this thing. This is
Okay.
amazing new power.
Teddy, cut it out.
Did you grant me these
Please
kind of
forgive-
powers, Master?
I'm gonna like put my hand over his mouth and like put it behind me. Like, please forgive my younger brother. He is just beside
And over
himself.
his head.
Yeah, he.
Yeah.
It's time for him to go
Yeah.
home. What are you rolling for?
Oh,
Not right now. Oh my god.
we would love to get some rest, sire.
You are welcome.
I'm just like staring daggers at everybody else in the crowd.
Oh my god.
Who's
Fucking
next?
Teddy.
Daddy. I'm gonna kill him.
You might want to before he kills half of this fucking town. Honestly.
What's he rolling and looking at?
I don't know.
I'm
How
scared.
blatant. I know.
Scared. Scared.
Killing me.
That's a lot of, like,
A lot of click,
yeah, yeah.
Pick me.
click, click, click.
Choose me.
Love me.
Love me.
Teddy, what shit have you gotten us into? I'm gonna disown him in a minute. I'm gonna leave him here. He's gonna be a familiar.
Or the cattle.
Whatever. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
You guys find an inn that relatively suits your needs.
Okay. That's it. After all that typing, that's all we got.
Yes.
Alright then. I'm not concerned at all. Not Not at all. Oh gosh. Just making notes for next time. Start
Well-
off by killing Teddy.
We should probably get some rest. Maybe walk around for just a little bit before we turn in for the night, since we have a long journey back.
No, I'm going to sleep. If Teddy dies, so be it. I'm going to sleep.
Your great big sister.
Yeah.
Teddy is. I mean, Cooper is so annoyed right now. If he dies, he dies. Exactly.
He dies. He dies.
He dies.
Uh,
Cooper is tired of babysitting.
Yes, let's get a place to sleep.
What do you think you're doing over there, Mr. DM?
I've got shit going on.
yeah.
Yes, you guys rest at the inn, unmolested by the crowds around you.
And then we travel home and start the trek. Whether we make it there or not is another story.
That's another story entirely.
To be continued.
Yep,
Wait.
pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
That is where we will end off for these characters for right now.
Alright.
You've completed your task and begin your journey back to the Jelly Garden.
Nice.
Alright, solid. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the little
you.
Librarian.
like multi rolls and stuff.
Yeah. That was a
Yeah.
cool way to do that.
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah, I
street.
think it'd
3
be-
hours.
Yeah. Well, I had in mind of doing that from the beginning. I just didn't want it to go like
Long winded.
rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that combat probably would have taken the entire session if we'd actually played it out.
Oh, that could've taken
Exactly.
forever. With, what is that? At least 15 people, 15 characters between them and
Yeah.
us?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Oof.
a lot.
And Chandler would have ran 2/3 of them.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been insane.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, thanks
Hmm.
for doing that, Chandler. That was cool.
Yeah. I
No
like it.
problem. Thanks for coming on my little journey with me.
Yeah.
Now we always have something in the back pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to, I guess, Ian's campaign next Monday. I have no idea where we left off on that either.
No fucking
Shit,
clue.
we gonna have to do a solid recap of some notes or something.
Wait,
because,
I think the
yeah.
last thing I remember is we had just gone underwater in the ship.
Is it recorded?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I think that's
the
where we left
last
off.
thing we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were going underwater with
Of course, now my notes aren't working.
Krellick and what's his face? Shit. Tor, what's our benefactor's name in Ian's campaign?
Deckard.
Deckard. Yeah, that's
I
it.
forgot Deckard's name.
It's been
Yeah.
weeks,
The one
okay?
we've been shit
And we're
talking
in
for
5
fucking
campaigns or
years
something
now.
like that. I don't even remember how many campaigns we're in right now.
I know.
But yeah. So, going from level 5 to
Yeah,
level
we-
16 again.
We started Ian's campaign back in 2023, right?
Yeah. No,
That's what.
before that.
Yeah, that's what, well, no. I'm sorry. The original one was a while, but like continuously playing, we started in
Ye-
2023.
Yes.
Is what my notes say.
I think so.
March 13th, 2023 is what they say.
Shh.
The original campaign, I don't even remember when we did that one, but
It would have been something like that. It's been a few years since we started that
We've
one.
been working on. Yeah, we've been working on that one for a while.
Yeah.
And then
And
we
tha-
took
and
another
that's-
break at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's with interruptions and breaks in between for other stuff like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
too. I think this
But
is the
then we went- 'cause I
longest
then-
break we've had though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So.
I think we did Austin, did you do another campaign? And then we did
I mean, we've-
Jordan's campaign or something?
We've done multiple like little breaks in
We've had a few
between.
breaks. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but this is definitely the longest one we've had.
All right, somebody remind me if I ever come up with another character that starts with a G, remind me to not do.
Like bonk. No.
Too many G names. I've had enough now.
Although, Kayleen, I do think you would really enjoy our Thursdays class one that we've started.
Oh, yeah.
The what?
Austin, you want to explain it?
We're doing magical school.
Adventure.
We can't hear you. We can't
We're
hear you.
doing an adventuring school
Ooh.
on Thursday
Yeah,
nights
magic.
now.
Oh man, that sounds
Yeah,
fun.
we're learning how to
No,
be
I can't-
adventurers.
Fun.
Oh, I can't join Thursdays until this summer after like June because I still teach dance on Thursdays. Sad day.
Mm,
I don't think we're gonna be ending this anytime soon.
nope.
At least I hope not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's going pretty well.
I mean, on my
Mm.
let's see, I have spring break in April. I might be able to hop in for a Thursday, but yeah, it'll be mid-June before I have off on Thursdays again. I think, depending on summer class schedule. But... Thanks,
be here.
Chandler. That was fun. I like getting to play a rogue again, so thanks.
No
Yeah,
problem.
our
Like you
rogues are
said,
always
thanks
fun.
for hanging out and playing.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh yeah.
They're simple creatures, Brooks.
I love them. That's what's funny is that
They're
I met
nice.
two girls at the ER vet when I took Tally who were also rogues. So we just hang out
Nice.
every once in a while and play board games and go to breweries. They also play rogues in their D&D campaigns.
That's what I'm playing on our Sunday game that Jordan streams.
A crazy group.
That means you
Yep.
have to
An
start
all
DMing
rogue
for them.
party. Yeah.
That
All
they want to do an oops all rogue, yeah.
I vote Kayleen as our next DM.
We're still waiting on you to step up, homie.
I
Yeah.
said
It's a
I said I
union.
would. I said I would.
We've been waiting on a you
did.
would for a while.
That's true.
Well, we need to find another day we can all play. I don't think we're gonna be doing with Ian's campaign for a while.
You guys you might have too many other campaigns going on.
Yeah, we
You might need a break in somebody's
I'm already too.
campaign. Like, okay.
I'm in too many. I feel like Ian's is coming to a head.
He
of,
said
like,
it could
a
go.
natural.
Yeah, but remember this was like right at the end of the year last year. He said it could go on for another like 2 years potentially.
Unless
So-
we get to a natural, like, okay, let's take a break and do a different campaign to give Ian a break to be a character of like, let's take a break
Yeah, I mean,
kind of a thing, unless he finds a happy kind of a stopping pause point.
because we are level 16 now, so we only got 4 more levels we can progress before we're like really
Yeah, that's
crazy
what I'm saying,
strong.
is, like we're working up to resetting time or doing whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
Something.
Like, I don't see where you go from there. Like
Yeah.
that. I feel like whether it's success or fail, that's end of campaign.
Like, you
know?
either
Yeah.
you either die or you go back and you're like, we just erased everything we did over.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
fight
and
or
then
whatever
Kate
time.
Kate had that dream of everybody in the stars.
Yep.
Hmm.
So either we all die or we survive, or we're like, okay, now what?
We are the new gods.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
fun.
exactly.
We're the ones in the orbs at
Tony
the
Stark
end
dream.
Yeah.
all along.
Yep.
We end up being the dragon gods that are in the orbs. Somehow.
What a twist.
Well,
Sounds
until
about right.
Yeah.
Thursday, I
Till
guess.
next week. Oh,
For-
see you guys next week.
Most of us. Yeah. Monday for Kayleen. Yeah.
Peace out, friends.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye.